Well, that sucks. Welcome, everybody. I know what I gotta do. This is like killing me. Can you guys hear me okay? Move out the way. Hold on. Let's get this. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Can everybody hear me okay? I guess it decided it wanted to go live without me. Okay, so I gotta fix this because I cannot hold this on my lap, guys. It'll be too much to do that. Jamie, you're gonna get to that storage and get my my stuff out. Hold on, guys. I gotta get situated. Am I live? I am live. I'm live. Yes, I am. Hold on. Hi, everybody. Hi, Taja. Hi, guess who? Hi, Mary Bell. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Puerto Rican, NYC, Sharon Allen. What's up? How you doing tonight? Can you guys hear me okay? Say yes. You can hear me. My phone's acting stupid. I guess that means I'm just going to have to use my MacBook and actually get this thing going, you know? But it's really pissed me off. You want to act stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But anyways, so welcome, Kendra. Welcome, my love. Okay, guys. So if everybody can hear me, okay, let's go ahead and you can see me. Y'all can see me. There ain't no crazy stuff. First off, I'd like to say good evening. Happy almost Thanksgiving. You know, it's turkey time. Yes, you know, time for y'all to be with y'all families. And I'm so glad y'all, you know, are here with me. I'm sorry, I had to watch Legacies. See, I'm a Vampire Diaries fan, and anything's TVD or, you know, Vampire Diaries related, I gotta watch it. So I just got through watching Legacies on, I think it's CW. But anywho, so I'm back. So tonight, guys, I wanted to have a serious conversation. And if you guys got a chance, because while I was like trying to get everything situated, which I'm really pissed off, my song did not play. But yeah, so you are so super, Jamie. Jamie, but Puerto Rican, you know, that's how he is. He's so crazy. But so I wanted to talk to you guys about this C.P.S. situation with Serenity, allegedly, you know, them coming over doing hi, how you doing? We kind of heard about you, girl. And carbonation. And she corrected them and said that was her family. Okay. So they, you know, she ended up, damn DV. Aw. My husband's stupid. You dumb. What are you doing? Go take a shower. Stop being silly. Jamie just, he's too much. He is too much. But anywho, he sopped me up with a biscuit. You too much. I'm gonna do a story time and tell y'all how he really got the diva. But anywho's, but so you know, so there's a lot of stuff going on in the streets, and I decided one of the things that, you know, because when I was going, yeah, her and Zen. So anyway, so you know, she you know, made my, you know, I saw red flags, you know, that red herring, that ding, 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 ding. Three things. First thing was they told her that they received a call 2 weeks ago. Hilo ain't that big, okay? It is not. My husband lived in Hawaii for 4 years. It is really not that big. I think Rainbow got idea. He didn't do it though, Kendra. I actually know who did it. He didn't do it. And again, this person was mandated to do so. This person, you know, it's just like a lot with doctors, social workers, you know, in that field, you know, guardian of items, you know, these people are mandated by their job and their oath or creed that they have to report these things. Hello, Renee. How are you today, sweetheart? And I hope, and as always, I am always hoping for your husband to have a wonderful day. Always, Renee. So, and also I pray for your strength every day too, because without us, mm-hmm, yeah. But I hope he's doing well, and I hope your family is well as well. And so, yeah, I heard her say it in a live facts. Okay, so she said three things. The first thing was that they called. The call came in 2 weeks ago. Okay. Now, again, we can stop. I mean, y'all don't have to take my word, but I do know. The person that called was mandated to call. It was not Rambo. It was not Latanya Jones. It was not, none of the squad, the awesome women. None of, they didn't do this. Okay, this was done because this person had no choice but to do so. But then let's really think about it. After I go over, the other two things that girl said that made me, say, whoop, wait a minute, whoop, whoop, there it is. C.P.S. It took them 2 weeks to reach out and touch. That was the first red herring. Second one was out of her mouth. This isn't allegedly. They said that they watched videos. That was the second thing about carbonation. She corrected them and said that no, that's her family. Boop, that's number two. Number three, she gave the same spiel that he gave when that stuff went down in Palenque. Right or wrong, guys? Did y'all hear the same thing? I mean, us Ogees, we kind of there. So, so it's about time you showed. Girl, Legacies was on. I had to take a shower. Then I had to, watch my show. And yeah, so it just went off. I'm here. I was 3 minutes late. It was set for 10:05. Okay. So, but I'm glad you're here. Guess who? It's me. I love you. Okay. So basically, those were the three red herrings that I heard a couple days ago. And I was like, this girl done lost her mind. Does she not know this is just the beginning? You're not in Panama, Serenity, aka Theory, aka Mama Willow, aka Immortal Faith. You're not in Honduras. You're not in Panama City. That's another thing. Why aren't you in Panama City? Why aren't you in Panama? Why aren't you getting prepared allegedly to go to Africa? To mother. Mother's calling Eligio. Mother wants Eligio to come home. That's what Eligio said. I'm just saying. That's what he said. Yeah, I didn't say that. He said that. So, with these questions, I started thinking, you know what, wait a minute, nah, something ain't right with this. So I was thinking, maybe maybe it's just me, but I feel like this case has just begun. Because in the United States, all cases, if they don't reach out to you the first 24 hours, they done found out something. If it took them 2 weeks to get to you, girl, they found out a lot of something. Something might be those downloads, girl. I don't know. They probably got concerned. It was like, oh my God, this woman cut her hair off on national TV, which ain't no really big to-do, except for the fact that she was being cheered on about a bunch of people that believe that it's an illusion. It's just not real. So actually the hair that she was cutting off, those dreads, they're still there. You know what I'm saying? Brainwashing is real. Delusions by the mentally ill is real. So in the United States of America, you cannot just get a case open and closed. It just can't happen. We can look up the laws for Hello C.P.S. and I'm sure the variation isn't that much more of Florida DFAS, Department of Children and Family Services here. I mean, I didn't mean DFAS, but you know what I'm saying? So cases open for, in New York, 90 days. Down south is 30 days. That's an automatic. But if they find something, there's a whole case plan that got to be set up. A whole entire case plan. So, baby, I mean, it might just be me, I don't know. Maybe I used to be a daycare provider. I am a mother. It happened to my husband when he was in Iraq. His crazy ex-wife, yes, told a bunch of lies and had his children taken completely away from him and her. Okay, when he was fighting in war. Okay, hi Diva, how are you? Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Guys, welcome Diva Tomboyish to the chat because as y'all know, we are always very happy to see new faces over here. I don't think I ever seen you over in my chat because any other time you might have came over here, baby, might have been in the bushes and I was just too embarrassed to even like be like, oh, y'all know me. I'm like, let's just keep it natural. But yeah, so tonight, what we're going to be talking about is, your thoughts on the C.P.S situation, as well as some, other things. It's open talk, and I thought I'd give y'all a little treat to talk about the nature people. I've been using your word, Diva. Nature people. Hi, Blue Rain 33, and welcome everybody that's coming in. So yes, we're gonna have open chat, and it's gonna be a panel. You guys can hop on. I'll put the link in. You know how it works. Come in if you like. You can show yourself if you want. Yes, she does. She needs to have a plan on jumping through rings. Oh yeah, but she's so naively stated that they just wanted to check. No, baby, they didn't want to check the. I mean, this girl don't play Clue, do she? Y'all remember that game Clue when you was a kid? The Ogees. Yeah, she don't. She never played Clue because they gave her quite a few clues. That baby. I hope. I hope you got somebody to come take that kid, and I don't want anyone to lose their child. But that's another reason why I want to talk to you guys and give you all this treat to have a conversation about the nature people, but more so about the one that is here with us in the United States of America. Let's talk about it, okay? So I'm gonna put that link in there. But yeah, she seems to think that it is not gonna happen. And I'm like, okay, I know it can happen. If they can take kids from a man who's done nothing to his children off of hearsay, his babies, has his last name, was married to the woman, everything, took his babies. My husband lost his babies. He had to come back from Iraq because those people, they don't play. And that was in Ohio. Come on now, girl. It ain't over. Serenity ain't over. But maybe if okay, so if hi O'Neill, my Carolina cousin, I saw you in Latanya's chat acting up. When that Mr. Saint person was in there, O'Neill, I was just like all sad. And you were just being all just yourself. And I just love you for that. You're just you. Okay, so welcome everybody that's coming in. So if you like to jump on the link, please jump on the link. It will tell you you're backstage. I'll see you. And I'll bring you up here on the couch with me and let's just have this conversation. So Kendra, I know you up in here, my sister. So, and guess who it's me, sweetheart. If you would, can you copy and paste that? Because I keep on hitting that thing and put it through. And Puerto Rican, actually, you know a lot about this field, a lot. So you want to, give us some facts? Yeah, absolutely. I know you was, O'Neill. I don't personally know, but I know if you said something and, it had to be something to that, you pay attention. People don't know you be paying attention, honey. Guys, I'm sorry. I think it's because it's raining here. Yeah. So I'm not frozen anymore, Grandma. I'm back. I'm sorry. So we might run into that. And on, no, we got to say Buddha over here, Kendra. Buddha, get off the Wi-Fi. But we're not supposed to have that because we got the highest speed. And also, Jamie's not on his game. He's watching the Pittsburgh Cleveland Browns game. And yeah, I'm back, Diva. I am so sorry. I apologize, guys. It's raining here. Well, Diva, you in Florida. It's cold and it's rainy here. Okay, I'm in Tampa, but it's cold and it's rainy here. And when it rains, it just sprinkles. It be acting crazy. I don't know. It be like killing me. But anywho's. So who is that? Gary. Hi, Gary Cafe. Welcome, welcome. So again, I'm gonna put this link in here. And come on, Ogees, y'all some talkative bunch. Now I know y'all ain't afraid to come up here and talk to me. But I can definitely carry the conversation. There ain't gonna be no issue with that. Okay. But I know that we have some very intelligent OGs that, know a lot about C.P.S. and the process for those that don't, because a lot of us, like before I dealt with it with my husband, Jamie, because I wasn't married to him at the time. Oh, yeah, we were married when they took them. They took them because I wasn't their blood relative. Hold on, guys. This thing. Okay, there it is. So the link's in there. Okay. I don't know how long. Hi, Queen Courtney. Hello, darling. How are you this evening? Hope you had a wonderful day. Okay. So, okay, Kendra. Aw, I sure wish you was in here. Okay. So, but Serenity, I'm going to play what Serenity said. And I'm going to, respond to it, because when I saw it, I was like, really? Are you that batshit crazy that you, and I don't want to be the one that's calling people names because I'm not going to do that. But is this woman that batshit crazy that she thinks that her baby is safe? She already thinks, really. And does she not know that C.P.S. once they make the first and foremost, guys, oh, there's Puerto Rican. Hi, honey, come on in. First and foremost, they have to make a connection. When they connect to your ass, it's over. That's an automatic 30 days down south. Puerto Rican, how are you today? Puerto Rican?
Yes.
Hi.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
How are you? Guys, we have Puerto Rican in here, and if anybody else want to join us, we can take up to 4 more people, and everybody is encouraged and to come in and wanted to come in and share your piece with us, okay? But if you come in under some crazy names, I ain't gonna click on you. You're just gonna be backstage. That happened my last live, and I know who it was. That's never happened to me before. Nobody ever messes with me. It's crazy. But anywho, so what are your thoughts on the C.P.S. situation with Serenity and Serenity? I'm going to play for you what she said.
Okay.
This girl actually, she must be delusional. Something's wrong because I can't, for the life of me, and I'm going to use a video from the T. Or actually, the T. Who is awesome content creator. Guys, if you guys are not following the T on YouTube, please, when you leave here, go over there and subscribe, show your support. The T is the bomb. You're going to get the real info from there, as well as, other places. And O'Neill TV. But O'Neill, I couldn't remember if you actually had it. Because usually if O'Neill's in here, I'll definitely use his or his lordship. So, people that I do know. Let me see. So anyway, so we're going to use a clip from the T, and it's going to be Serenity. And because this is the one that I was like, oh my God, I think she's up under immortal faith. Hold on. But yeah, so what is the, while I'm looking for this, what are the laws for contact and what happens in the state of New York?
Well, in New York, basically the procedure is this.
Mira,
when you make a call, all right, just to be clear, when somebody is a mandated reporter,
Yes.
That
Let's talk
means
about that.
that means that they are mandated to report any kind of child abuse, and that means even in your own house, even on your block, your neighbor,
Yes, even if your
whatever. It
husband's an
doesn't
abuser or
right,
whatever.
it doesn't matter who it is, because what happens is this: if something happens to that particular child and somewhere down the line they find out you
Come
knew that child or something like that,
here.
you, the mandated reporter, can be held on criminal charges.
Just stay your ass down there if you don't want me to hold you. Right. She could have lost her job and got fined for it, right? Now, what about the fact that she's not from this country?
Yep.
Same thing. All over the world, basically,
Right.
though. You have to do, and you know, like even with
I mean,
doctors,
at the end of the day, you said it right. If you take we take an oath,
excuse me?
and our oath is to protect,
That's right.
I said you're right about taking the oath part. Like we are, I'm a social worker, and I give developmental teenagers um
Hmm.
living skills at home. But yeah, we are at oath to protect those who cannot defend themselves, which
Right.
includes children, the
Hmm.
mentally retarded, the mentally disabled,
Hmm.
the handicap. These are the people that need, humans to defend them sometimes, whether it be physically, talking, whatever, mentally.
Hmm.
So, um,
Do you feel like I'm jumping ahead just a little bit, and then I got
go
the
ahead.
video. But do you feel like it was, I mean, even though now we done already established, guys, the report came because it was mandated by that person watching that live. And when she realized, oh my God, what's going on? Like, guys, you cannot change a child's name. We can give a child a nickname, but you can't change a name for a child that's in develop, in the developmental stages. You can't change a child's name every 3 to 4 months. That right there
Right,
is
right.
neglect, because cognitively,
Yeah.
you are going to confuse that
Yeah,
child.
because it's like if I call you, if I've been calling you Susie
And
for
that
the
boy,
first
right?
3 months of your life, and then all of a sudden I say, "Oh, come here, Renee." You're gonna be like,
That's
"What
right.
the fuck?
You're
What's
like,
my name? Susie or
you lose
fucking
your
Renee?
whole
What the fuck is this?"
personality, your identity, right? That's a form of
You
abuse.
know?
See, people don't realize a lot of people, and I haven't had anybody heard anybody disagree. So if there's anyone out there that feel like this is unjust, I want to hear from you. I'm going to render my opinion at the end of this broadcast. However, my guests can tell me how they feel right away, as well as you guys in the chat. So basically, that's how this actually got a chance to grow into this. Now it's going to be a case. I don't care what no one says. That's okay, Gary. We'll be right here waiting on you, baby, when you come back.
Well, it's
No.
a case, MaDiva. As soon as a call is made, right? It's already a case. Now, the next
Facts.
step is they did the
Contact.
investigation. They went there. They did a physical investigation. What they did was a wellness check. So I'm pretty sure they
Right.
checked. I'm pretty sure they checked the baby's body for any type of bruises or scratches or anything like that. I'm pretty sure they checked for food, and they
Hmm.
checked for his sleeping accommodation.
Hilo
Right?
is the
Those are
United States.
the
You know
main
why?
three things that they.
That's what they check. So what I'm gonna do real quick, Puerto Rico, I'm gonna play the video, and again, guys, like I was saying,
Well,
yes, no, they can't stop her.
can
They
you
can
hear
stop
me
that
okay?
kid.
Because
Yeah, yeah, actually, I can hear you, but it is going in and out. It's probably going to kick us off, and I'm going to have to come back in. But if it does, jump back on the thingy, and just don't nobody leave the live. It's my internet because it's raining, okay? And I'm so sorry. So, Puerto Rican, can you hear me? She can't hear me. Okay, Kendra, can you hear me? You say you're driving, so I just need to know if I'm clear real quick. Puerto Rican, jump out and come back in. because I'm still seeing everything. Am I frozen,
Gotcha.
sweetheart? Okay,
Oh,
you
it
okay?
stopped. No, you good now. You good now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead again, guys. I'm playing this. This is oh no, this man. This oh Lord, we're gonna talk about that one too. Red Table Talk. That's funny. Okay, so
I'm gonna answer your question, Blue Renee, as soon as we watch
okay,
the video. I'll
good.
answer your question.
Okay, all right. Would you like me to here? I'm gonna highlight that so you don't forget it, and I won't
Okay.
either. You know, it's not you,
Gotcha.
it's me. Okay,
Mm.
we got to do this good. So, guys, here we go. And again, if you haven't subscribed to the awesome YouTube channel, The T, please subscribe to The T. Go show your support because you're going to get the real deal on The T's channel. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this. Hold on, if I can get it to play. Move out the way. Okay, this is her nervous laugh too, guys.
What just happened? I'm gonna let some people come into the room.
I bet you are. This is the day it happened.
Yeah, they didn't call the cops.
You know, baby, C.P.S. You too, Diva. All right, sweetheart.
It's so funny.
You're welcome to come over anytime. Thank you so much.
To me, like,
appreciate the support, sister.
Because like I was in the
don't be a stranger.
And Rambo, he came into the cabin and was like, you need to come outside, the police are here. And I thought he was playing. And I was like, Rambo, stop playing around. Like, I'm cleaning.
Good night, Diva.
You know, stop. And he was like, no, the police are out here. They
enjoy your dinner, sweetheart. And please don't be a stranger. Called the cops on you. And hit that thumbs up on the way out, Diva.
I was like, mad with like, Rambo, if you don't stop playing around.
Charlotte, move.
I was like, I do not have time for this. Rambo be playing jokes sometimes. And so he was like, nah. Like, he was like, I'm dead ass serious. The police are out here. So I go outside, and there were two police outside in front of the yard, and basically they were just saying, they were just asking me if I was okay, if me and the baby are okay, because somebody reported saying that me and the baby are in danger.
They are.
And we're in danger because of some group. He couldn't even say the group. He kept saying
come back through.
And I was just like,
sweetheart,
carbonation. He was like, yeah. He was like, we received a report that you and the baby were in danger, and that this group
I'm sorry.
Is harassing you.
Super Deep
and we're just coming out here to make sure that you're okay. And they gave us this address or whatever.
Blue
and I was
Rain,
like,
don't worry
about
it. She's coming back through. She'll answer your
to get away from the group, and now the group is after you here. And I'm just like, nah. I said, that's my family. I said, no. And I said, they said, well, are you okay? And I'm just like, yeah, as you can see, I'm okay, and the baby is okay. And so they also asked Rambo, you know, who he was, and you know, because they were more concerned about me and the baby.
Yeah, and no, they were concerned about the baby, you dumb.
There was anything going on,
that's
but
just my opinion, though.
They received the report, they have to, you know, oblige to it. You know, this is the States, you know.
Yeah, it is.
And so,
I mean,
again, it's
nice
that they cared enough to just come out, you know, but it's inconvenience because there's real things going on, and because there's people on here that's
hold up real quick. She said real things going on. I thought this was just an illusion. I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? Peace to the gods, Tron.
Yeah, peace to the gods. It's real. That girl's
so
dumb.
They were just like, we just want to make sure you're okay. And it was like, well, where is this group? Who is this group? And I was like, well, that's my family. I said, they're not even here. They're in Central America. They're not even here. So I don't, and remember, it was like, they don't even want to come here. They don't want to come back to the States. And I was like, yeah, for good reason, because look at what's happening. Because I'm trying to free myself. People are trying to keep
you hear that?
me
She's
and my
freeing
son
herself.
locked away because you don't agree. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, they called the cops on me, and the cops came. The cops came to the house, and they're actually looking for carbonation. They're thinking
she is carbonation,
because the police said they did their research.
Listen,
they went online. It was like, who is this nature boy? You know, and it was like, yeah, they said it's some sex cult.
Take your time,
we already know what they said. But they was like, we was doing our research, so that's why we came out. And I said, they're not here, and they wouldn't harm anybody. That's my family. And I said, I used to live in the code, but
I promise you, they looked at. I'm gonna show you what video they saw
they're
of this
not
girl.
bothering us. That's my family. I just kept saying that, and you know, they were just like, okay, because we did do a little research.
2 months ago.
They called it, somebody called the cops, like the juvenile department, I guess. Somebody called the cops saying that you guys were harassing me and that y'all were here and y'all, you know, were bothering us and we're in danger.
She's lying.
The police came out.
She's lying.
She's lying. She's lying like a motherfucker right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes,
You
I
know,
do.
and they
Super
thought that
Zone. I
you
know
were
exactly who it
here.
is.
It was just like,
I know who it is.
yeah,
And yes, that person was mandated to do so. It was no BS.
It has
It
to
was
be
straightforward.
somebody that knows.
And they are
us,
outside the
because
United
on
States.
Airbnb,
Canada.
you can't get the address from where we live, so it has to be someone that that already had the address, because you know with Airbnb,
they found yours.
you have to pay in order to get the address.
No, you don't.
So it
You
either
can
has to be
talk good
someone
like
I
I
know
do to
or
them,
something like
and they
that,
tell
because
me
even
where
with
that
people that
house
reach
is
out,
because I
they
just
want
got
to
out
know
of
about
that
the Airbnb.
situation.
Rambo and I, we never give them the information. We tell them, you really want to come here.
And can we talk about the fact that she's jeopardizing their blessing that he got to run that Airbnb to support her little loser ass? I'm saying, let's talk about that too.
The name, so they could have easily Googled the name, or they could have
wait till they get a hold of that owner. You gonna be out of there.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I haven't really been going live lately, and I've been quiet.
Facts, Mira.
So the fact that people are like,
anybody, facts. You know, this woman definitely.
You know what I mean?
She needs to be the poster child for why you should not be allowed to have babies. Hi, YouTube Loonies. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming over here, YouTube Loonies. And I am definitely going to promote your channel in just a second.
Where you are. That's what
everybody welcome YouTube Loonies. This is my first time having YouTube Loonies in my chat. Welcome YouTube Loonies. I hope I never make your page.
Because I know what the right thing to do is. I don't care if nobody agree with me, but one day you're gonna be like, you know what?
Listen to this. Look at this.
That this was gonna happen, and she was right. You know, and that's what I stick to.
I'm letting y'all know my feelings. I gotta pull back a little bit.
It's just, it pisses me off. Like, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying. I'm tearing up because it's like, now you're making me mad.
I don't even think it's because she's losing her baby. I think it's because she knows he's not gonna let her come over. We're gonna talk about that too.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know who has the address.
She's so stupid. Look at that. Look at her.
Peace of the gods.
Listen to this. This is him and her. That love sick fool.
You said they came up to your crib?
Right.
Yes.
He said to himself, she's not coming here. You're not coming there, Faith. You're not going.
That's what
Rambo and I are trying to figure out. It's like, how did they get the address?
Yeah, guys, y'all please go and subscribe to YouTube Loonies. If you have not already subscribed, we need to make sure we show support for all content creators in this sector and all of YouTube, you know. Everybody needs to be supported. Show some love.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be somebody that I knew that had the address.
No,
or it could be, like I said, Rambo had one live the other day and told them the name of our Airbnb. So
it's not your Airbnb. It's Rambo's Airbnb. Look at that girl. She look like a frog.
So Rambo did that. Okay. That's what happened.
See,
once you tell the name of the Airbnb,
you hear how
he's gassing. Yeah, he gassing her. Gassing her fucking head right now.
Yeah. That's what we were saying.
Because she's giving him money.
You know what they do? You know what they've done to me?
What?
With the Airbnb thing, they've contacted the owner, and then the owner sends out the police.
Yep, but that ain't what happened.
Who knows?
Yeah, look, she's scared.
We be talking to the owner, any little thing. If that was the case, the owner would have been like.
My thing is this, MaDiva, stop the video.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Right.
Puerto Rican asked me to stop the video. We wasn't gonna watch the whole thing anyway, but I just wanted to put y'all in the mood. And now Yeah, Osiris facts.
So whatchamacallit?
Yeah, I know. I know.
What she seems to not realize, right, is that she could tell them that they're her family, whatever. She's gonna be
Right,
investigated. Okay,
right.
they still have to investigate her. They still have to
That's
watch her,
right.
keep an eye out on for her.
Right.
Okay? They're gonna come across those videos
They already did.
where
They
where she's talking about going back and taking the baby back there and all that.
and the
All
like
right?
that one video about the disrespect that he had for that child's name, calling the
Right.
baby
Now
like a
another thing is this.
any.
They're gonna see all those videos that people are claiming he's a child molester and
Mm-hmm.
bestiality and all that stuff.
Thank you. Guess who?
So that's gonna be bad for her.
Yeah. And also, not to mention the death video. Serenity was pure death over there. All you got to do. Those videos are still on Carbonation TV and Nature Boy TV, and also on Zen for Life, her channel. Those videos are still there. He has her around the round table with other women. This woman is pure skin and bones, and he's telling her that all this is her fault, and she's agreeing. I mean, literally, she is the nail to this coffin. That's all I gotta say.
Another thing with her dumb ass, right? Because I'm sorry, I have to call her dumb, but Eligio is in a third world country. You are in Hawaii, which is part of the
America.
50 states.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck you thought you was gonna do?
I
Live
got
how
that
you
video
want to
too.
live
Mm-hmm.
without not following rules and regulations, bitch. You have to follow rules and regulations. And the way that
That's
you are
right, too.
taking care of your child is fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay? And the shit that you're instilling in him and that lifestyle that you want to
Hey,
live is
HIV
fucked up.
test, a super deep zone. The children are being gathered up to have HIV tests done, and the mothers.
Yep.
So yeah, this is big, you guys. I know you guys. I'm just gonna say this real quick. I know you guys got your feelings about LaTanya Jones, but I will tell you this right now. I have been witness. I bared witness to the information, the proof, the documentation. 95% of what that woman has stated, crazy as a lot of it sounded, it's real. It's real. I was in shock myself. It's real. I'm just gonna put that out there. But go ahead, back to the C.P.S. situation. So, what did you gather from like how she was acting? You know, like when she was trying, because that as soon as that happened, because we already cleared up the person, and then we need to get off of who actually did it too, because at the end of the day, they have that information. That information is eventually going to come out. That person shouldn't be shunned. That person was doing their job. That's what they had to do. That person has to, you know, they can't live on an illusion. That person has to be true to her job. And if it is to protect all children, then bitch, that's what the hell is going to happen. I don't care. I don't
Exactly.
believe this is a situation about who called. This is more so about, okay, they called and you think it's over. No, baby, it's not. They
Right.
already said, you heard it out of her mouth twice. We investigated.
Right. But see, my thing is this, right? Adults, and this is for every adult in the world. Adults need to stop thinking they could just do whatever they want when they have a small child. If
Mm-hmm.
you want to live a free life and
Hi,
do
honey.
as you please and do drugs or go to a sex cult or fuck 1,000 niggas or whatever the fuck it is that you want to do,
Right.
stay without children.
Oh, Kendra,
Don't have no children.
that's right. Absolutely. And
That's it.
with what you're saying right here, I wanted to share this comment that Honey Love Welcome, Honey Love. Honey Love says also they feel your children are attachments. That's they as in carbonation. How many
Right,
times?
and they don't care about giving them up. You
That's
absolutely
right.
correct about
They don't
that.
care if they
Yep.
have to leave the children, they will. That is a form of
Right.
neglect. So why would you
Absolutely.
worry about who called? You see what I'm saying? Because it
Because
had
now, because see, now it's a reality. It's
yeah.
just like, look, it's just like his ass when he got arrested and went to jail. It became, and then when he
Real now.
came out, he was crying and bitching. Oh, y'all
Absolutely, Honey Love.
control. Before he wasn't giving a fuck. Before I go to jail, I'ma
Come on.
die. And
Back here.
so it's all reality to them now.
Absolutely. Correct. And you know what? And the thing is that okay, if you know, like we know, these people don't watch like we watch. We have been in shock, like literally seeing these people, participate in all types of neglect that in the US of A or even in Canada and in England and other countries. You will lose your children.
Right.
It's the same thing as if you
Right.
like
Let me tell you, in Mexico, let me tell you something. In Mexico, they don't even have a CPS, a DIFUS, a ACS. They don't even have those type
good
of
point. I
agencies
was
in
gonna
there.
say that.
The children have nobody
No
to
place else,
protect
right?
them.
Nobody to
It's
protect them.
crazy.
Except for insurance companies because somebody's kids always getting abducted. Yeah, they have
Right.
insurance companies to protect the children, but no guard 'em and light 'em. Hi, I am the lurker. Oh, I am the lurker. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome, grand. Welcome. I'm so used to saying grand rising to her. But yeah, so I'm being silly. So guys, but basically in this situation, like I said, it ain't so much about who called. The thing is, our children over here have rights. I mean, God forbid any child don't have rights. We have what is called a guardian of the light, right? Guardian of the light.
Right.
Has anyone ever had? My husband and I had to have his children, his biological children, had guardian of the light, and my husband didn't do nothing, nothing. They opened the case 2 years later. They took his freaking kids because he was in war. And I was black, and my little half Mexican, half white, makes my babies. I couldn't keep them, even though I had they call it you got to have the kids in a situation like that. They prefer the kids to be either with relatives or with a sibling that they share blood with, which would have been Braylon, my baby, but he was the
Right.
wrong mommy, and that's fact. And one day, Jamie and I'll have a story time to tell y'all what happened. But we are in contact with our children, and our children, adore us. But lies had that happen. But this shit here is fact. It's true. That baby, when I looked at it, people always say, yeah, nah, they don't too much care to go get our little black children up. They don't care about that too much. But look at that little boy. You tell me if he ain't prime, and then I want to touch on this later on this week. He's prime C.P.S. snatch bait and have adopted out. I'm straight up. I'm being real with y'all. That kid is
because he's light.
Quickly, because he's light and got pretty hair.
Yeah.
He is the perfect color to quickly be snatched the hell up. They done messed up now because this old crooked America gonna show you. We got somebody in the waiting line that can give that baby a better life. And the sad part about it is this girl is naive to believe that this is over. I don't know. I was on the fence about it. And then I started thinking about it. All the different types of neglect.
Right. But see, it's not over for her. That's what she thinks.
She thinks
it doesn't work like that. If she keeps
it's a she. We don't call them wigs over here, babe.
If she thinks that it's over, she's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's what I'm telling y'all. If y'all don't realize that's a problem. I feel like that's a super problem. That shows you how the delusion is like it's deep embedded in this girl. She is delusional. She is. I
And
don't.
now, and not only that,
I
now
just.
that it's on the internet, right? Now that it's on the internet,
Yeah.
now this opens up a door for a whole bunch of plethora of people to
Yes.
start calling CPS and telling them what they know or what they seen or what they witnessed.
Hold on for
So
1 second, sweetheart.
it's
Hold
not
on.
over.
Right. Hold on. And I concur with that statement. I'm gonna address Super Deep Zone's comment because, honey, I'm not trying to, like not answer y'all comments. But right now we're gonna, talk about the. I said we can definitely talk about the other things that are going on in carbonation. I did watch the Essence video. I don't really know how I feel about it. But if you could just hold on to towards the latter part of this, once we, get through with this and let a couple more Ogees, weigh in on it, or with Puerto Rican having the experience that she has. I just want to, share some light on that, but we will definitely discuss that, honey. Super Deep Zone, I like where your head at, honey. I just wanted to address that, so go ahead. I'm sorry. And yes, just know all opinions are welcome. Just please keep it respectful. Okay. Yeah. All right. So sorry, Puerto Rican. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. I'm just saying that now that it's all out on the internet, and there are people that feel very
Oh,
passionate
man, thank
about
you. I'm
how
doing
these people conduct themselves,
it.
and so now that just opened up the door now for more people to start calling CPS in Hawaii
Right.
and giving them their grievances about this girl.
Right. And you know what? And here's the thing: Hawaii is broken up into 4 or 3 different parts. There's the Big Island, and then there's that's populated with just the regular folk, and then there's
Yes.
2 other smaller islands. They had to research. This wasn't a situation where people were just calling in being trolls. That's
Right.
not what happened here. CPS physical contact, not YouTube eyes. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm sorry. On collective tribal consciousness. What did you? Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't see what you said first, honey. Hold on.
I understand I understand what they meant.
What did
I'm
it
not
mean?
saying that. I'm not because what he's trying to say, or what the person is trying to say, is that CPS needs physical evidence, not YouTube eyes.
They did.
You're right.
That's why
You're right.
2 weeks, sir.
You're right about right.
Absolutely.
I mean, that person is right about that.
Yeah.
However, there are several videos that show a lot of incriminating, horrible things when it comes to children.
Prerequisites to what
So,
could happen.
right. So all it can do is add on to
To
whatever physical evidence
that's
they have.
add on and see in the situations like in the state of Florida. If Diva was in here, she probably would be able to. Anybody's from Florida, they know that we have like over 517 or 18 children over the last 4 years that have been murdered, um, disappeared, killed, died, something horrible ways. About 516, 517. I moved here
Right.
4 years ago. It was at 400 and something. Now it's at like 517, 18, something like that. They, CPS or Children Protective Services and Department of Children and Family Services, they are tired of letting kids skip through. And Zen, unfortunately, is at that age where they want to snag them now and try to rectify the situation than to, they're more likely to do something about him because, like I said, his color, his age, and also where he is. His mom.
But you see, you gotta remember something too. Ever since Nick's Mighty Brown, do you remember that Nick's Mighty Brown story?
No.
Okay, the Nick's Mighty Brown story was about a young Spanish baby. I think she was like 5 years old or something like that, and she was being abused by her mother's boyfriend, and he would make her eat feces, and he would tie her to a chair, and he did a lot of fucked up shit to her. and
No.
the mother would be right there while he would be abusing her child. And then
Happy
one
birthday,
day,
Miss Gear. Happy birthday, and welcome to MaDiva's Neighborhood TV. You're hanging with the OGs. I hope you're happy.
one day he one day he I don't know, he told her to do something. She didn't want to listen, so he took her and he threw her in the bathtub to give her a bath. And when he was like manhandling her, he banged her head into the faucet and he killed the little girl.
Mm.
And that family had ACS, like,
Bless her.
that's what we call it here in New York. They had cases open and
Mhm.
people visiting them and stuff, and the
Mm.
ACS workers were not doing anything by the book like they were supposed to, and this little girl ended up dying. And
Oh my
he went to jail. He went to jail, but the mother got more time because she sat there and watched him do it.
Wow. And oh my God, guess who is me put up here? That is horrible, and bless that child's soul. I just it kills me when our young I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I rather they stone me a million, hundred thousand times
Right.
and lose my life every day before a child would suffer.
And not for nothing, like here in New York, I can't really speak for any other state, but the two main ground rules that will have them remove your children. One is domestic violence,
Facts.
and
I know
two
they're a Rambo fight.
is right, and two is mental illness. Because if a mother is not mentally capable of taking care of herself, she can't take care of her child. And if
Wow.
there's a couple fighting all the time, being physical, that child could get hurt at any given time or
She
being
does being
killed.
fact. And
They will give a drug addict more of a chance to keep their child by putting them in a rehab and parenting
mm-hmm,
class and
mm-hmm,
counseling and this, that, and the third before
fact.
they remove the child. So she already has
Welcome,
she
Willie.
already has two things against her. She has the fact that she's not mentally right
Right. And
to care for
also,
that child.
right. So that's one form that they could go. That's evidence right there in itself. That
But they have to prove that.
right.
But they
And
have to
that they have
prove
to
that.
prove. But the reason why I highlighted this comment, guess who? Our number one OG head moderator. That's why I call her number one OG, because she's the head moderator and grandma number two. So, anyways, so just go ahead and say this with this comment right here. Guess who said her baby fell off the bed or something because she was focused on being alive? When she first
Yes,
announced
I
it,
saw that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that.
And see, and how did that make you feel? And let me see, hold on. These people have real families. Her mother is present. I do know that her mother is present in her life, and Zan's father would never let his child be taken. Collect a tribal conscience. Her mother was present in her life. I don't know the backstory on what happened between Serenity and her mother. I was just a spectator, just like everybody else. And again, I'm not bashing Serenity, and I would never promote bashing Serenity. I'm a mother, and I have to speak off of that. And with that, I'm going to answer this question right here. Yes, her mother may be present, and I see her mother in her lives. Her mother's name is Tammy. Ironic. My name's Tammy too. But her mother's presence, but she cut her mother off. That's what they do. Okay. And then on top of that, Rambo is not excited about his baby going back over there. And no, I know he didn't call, but at the end of the day, what man would want his child to go back over there to that situation? He lived it. That's where I like to leave well enough alone when it comes to other people's experience. That man experienced the BS. Y'all need to go back and watch his videos. And if you don't have the right ones to watch, I do have them. I just never posted them. Rambo is very insightful. He opens up a big ass door as to what was going on. So did Flo and Vibes. Serenity said it. She's the only one. She's the only one that is choosing to, because she's gone. Her mind, she's I feel allegedly.
I guess these people, the viewers haven't seen those other videos with the young lady. I don't remember what her name was, but that she brought her child over there, and she said Elijah was abusing her child, and that's why she left.
Yeah.
And what about the other?
And you know what, guys? All you got to do is go Google it. Google.
Right. What about the other young lady that had a baby and they can't find her? Nobody knows where she's at or her baby. They're both missing. Oh, people forget that. They forget about that.
There was a woman who actually died, her and her baby. I don't know what happened, but a lot of people coming in, you don't know when they were etherns. You don't know what went down. You don't know what went down when it was melanation. I know that they were real when it was melanation. Carbonation is just that. It is carbon of what then already, he repeats it. Yeah, stop. Look, it doesn't matter. Her mother is not equipped. And I'm going to put it just like that. No,
her mother, listen, her mother can't do shit. Let's just be real. Her mother can't do shit. It's not her baby.
It's not her baby.
That's it. It's not her baby.
And we need to keep that in mind. And Rambo, dad, he's not even married. And in the United States of America, if you are not married to the baby's mama, you can't even take that baby up the street to the gas station without that woman's permission. That is absolute fact. I know that because I had Buddha when I wasn't married to Jamie, and they told Jamie he couldn't take my son to the gas station. C.P.S. said that. And he's a father with the same last name and everything. So they're helpless. I mean, and then if you have someone that's mandated, you know, I mean, come on. What does it say about the 518 kids in the state of Florida that's dead? Lives are lost because somebody didn't want to say that. Couldn't have been me. I would have been done something. I ain't gonna lie. They ain't gotta ask me. This Tammy right here would have said, yeah, if it was me, but it wasn't me. I definitely would have said something. You know, definitely, absolutely. I'm not gonna never. Oh, Bambi, honey. Oh, Lord. You got some good questions, super deep song, but honey, that's another one. But going back to this, because that question was great. That statement was great that was made about, you know, her mom, and you know, and it's pretty much, yeah. Is it our business? You know, sometimes it does have to become our business. It's not
about being our business. It's about reflecting on what you put out there for us to watch.
Right. Absolutely.
That's it. You guys put your business out there for us to spectate and watch. Then we have the right to an opinion.
That's right. Like if I had a salad today instead of, or if I didn't want nobody to talk, I showed you what I ate. I ate a salad. So if and you decide to do a video on MaDiva eating a salad, you wouldn't have known that information if I hadn't put it on the damn YouTube, Instagram. So come on.
Exactly.
We got to stop pussyfooting around on this shit. We really do. We have to stop, you know, like I know what's going on. I know that the big fish would have been catching Velvet and with baby L. But how you know, how are you so certain that Ellie or Velvet ain't up under somebody's watch right now? How do y'all know that ain't happening?
Hey, I'm gonna go.
Right. Yeah. We don't know. We can only assume. You know, we can only assume.
Please. Thank you. I asked my husband for a Heineken. I am craving a little taste of a beer. Anywho's, but yeah, so how do we know that I mean, look, come on, guys. They are rounding the kids up to do testing. Why do y'all think they're doing that? Does anybody see? A lot of grandparents will come out of the woodwork. Facts, I'm a grandmother, baby. Let me tell you, if any of my grandchildren, the ones that know me and the ones that don't, I'm telling you, I will fucking kill a brick for my kids. I will break down a mason block for my grandchildren. You ain't gonna take mine. I'm sorry. I didn't experience that. I watched my husband.
I'm gonna kick your little ass, man. My cat. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Yeah, he's just a cute. She's got a cat called Ashes Clay. It is so cute. He's so cute. But yeah, so let me see. Kendra, my Kendra. Yes. Hold on. Let me see what Kendra said. Hold on. You're gonna show us Ashes. Bottom line is her beliefs and living style is not seen as stable or emotionally okay in the
Right.
DFC. Oh wow, it's DFC up there. And unless she confirms or tells them some BS, which she's not smart enough. I'm gonna talk say it.
I like that.
She's
I
not
like that.
smart enough. It's gonna be a struggle. Facts. And the thing is, they've already done the research. You're screwed. They're
gonna do more. They're gonna do more.
They're gonna
Trust.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about the fact that it took 2 weeks because they had to make sure they literally had the right people. You know what I'm saying? They can't just run. Let me see what Alyssa says. MaDiva's neighborhood to girl facts. I will fight for my grand's facts. Absolutely. Oh, you so cute, baby. You're gonna be an awesome grandma too when you do one. And it's worse as a grandmother. And then here's another thing too. I'm so sick and tired of these people talking about people being in a business and the family or families. And this is I'm not bashing the family, Tammy, but I am going to state the facts. I have a 25-year-old. If my baby was online, shaving her head, saying all that shit with my grandbaby, first off, I would be right there with my grandbaby. Y'all know how I roll.
Right.
I'd be right there with my grandbaby, and I would have my daughter Baker acting.
That's why, not for nothing, that's why Mr. Marquez is the fucking parent of the year.
Yeah.
Because he actually went down there. He went down there. He did what I would do. I would have did worse. I would have beat Eligio's ass.
Because, Kendra, I'm trying to bring you in, baby.
Hello.
Hi, Kendra. Hi, beautiful.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Kendra.
How are you?
I'm okay.
I already knew what you look like. You're pretty self. Hey, Kendra.
Oh, thank you. Hello.
I look like crap, y'all. That's why y'all don't see me too much.
Don't mind me. I know I'm in bed. I'm just had to shoot my daughter to the boyfriends. I'm like, it's freezing here in Boston.
It's freezing. Okay.
Freezing.
Oh my God. It's cold here too. All of the 68 degrees. It's cold.
68. I wish it was 68 over here. It's freaking 34 right now over here.
That's what it is here.
Oh,
right. Okay, check
it out. 34, yeah.
Super deep zone. Zone said MaDiva's neighborhood TV. If Faith comes up with $800 on her own, will Nature Boy let her come to Panama, or is he's not gonna let her go to Panama? Y'all, let's just be real. She messed up when she told them that they called C.P.S. or C.P.S. came over.
First of all, he's not even going to be in Panama for much longer.
He's not even.
Come on now.
He's not going to Africa, y'all.
You know what my feeling?
First Lady Amina, hi, honey.
You know what my feeling is on it? I feel that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Are you telling me? Wait.
Go ahead. No, go.
Oh, okay. I feel that with Nature Boy Eligio's investigation, I think that that there was so much information all coming in at once that they had so much they had to decipher what was true, and I think that he's a very good at bullshitting, and I think that he played it off that it was a reality show and it was a bunch of people online trolling, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And there was just too much, and there was just like they were seeing things that were contradicting because people were putting out false information on platforms, saying completely different things. And I think they just dismissed it. But now if you think about it, he's in charge of all of the phones. What goes out, what they put out, all the information. Right. So he's he knows what is acceptable and what is not.
Right. So he's tech savvy.
Right. Yes. So he's in control. Well, so he knows when to erase things. He knows what he can put out there. She's not as smart. So now that they're investigating her, they're going to have all this information that they can go back on. And if you saw his face when she said, and I told them, that's my carbonation, and they're in, what did she say? South Panama. America. She said South America, and the expression on his face was like he was pissed. Like, because now he
Mhm.
knows
Like,
that
why
he's going to
fuck?
bring
Yeah.
attention to him, and he is very good at
Yeah.
covering up and saying his spiel
Uh-huh.
and to
But
deter
they
them.
always, you notice, Kendra, they always fuck up every time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They
but
don't
never.
they never want to say where they're at, and they always fuck up every time.
Oh, they
And
in
people
that
end up
aspect.
finding out where they are.
But then
Yeah,
people end up
always.
bombarding the authorities,
Oh
and
my
the authorities
God,
are like, "What is, what's all this
Right.
information?"
that's
And
not
then they
something.
think that
Listen,
it's
we
just,
already know,
you
but
know,
okay.
they look at it like, okay, morally he might not be right, but where is he breaking that law? Like, there's a line
Mhm.
that he knows that he can skate on. So they're
Right.
like, okay,
That's
legally
the
our hands are tied
magic statement.
because
Where does the
right,
line start?
the authorities'
Mhm.
hands are tied. These are adults. He's, legally he's
Mhm.
not breaking the law as of right now, but they're keeping a close eye. But he also
And
Mhm.
is
he's
very
not in the
smart.
United States. And he's
Right.
not in the United States.
And that's another whole thing. So now they're like, we
Right.
have tons
That's
and
the
thousands
main
of
thing.
cases here on our own land, so they're not going to pay attention to it. But at the same time,
Oh,
they have to a certain
YouTube is
degree.
learning. So you're talking about the fact that he's is gave up on his kids and stuff. That's why
Yeah, but
they're
But
hurting him, so it's okay to let him go.
but
Yeah,
where
we know
she is
that.
in Hawaii, Puerto Rican, they're going to be able to track everything. They're going to, you know what I mean? The whole
you
thing
know
is
what
going
the
to come
issue?
down with
I'm
her.
going to tell you.
That's the magic
Yeah,
statement.
I mean, you know what the issue is with him and the connection with her. It's all jurisdiction. You know, when certain countries don't to another one, so it's like, okay, well, he's
Upline.
he's letting animals play with his asshole over here in Panama, and then you got a member over here in Hawaii abusing her child. So it's
Right.
like,
But
well, what
what's
the
going to
fuck are we
happen is,
supposed to do?
what's going to happen is, I think that before they were doing this investigation, and I think that everybody, stayed tight-lipped. No one said anything. You know what I mean? There's only so far that they can push it. Once they
Yeah,
get
Right.
all the evidence that they've
um,
gathered from her phone and from her
mhm.
information and her computers, where that Eligio didn't have the control to
They do,
erase
Alyssa.
this, don't put this
Some
out.
goofballs.
That is going to get the snowball rolling, I think, so that then they're going to
Mhm.
look into this a little deeper and say, oh, wait a minute, this isn't some BS, you know what I mean? And look into it a little bit
Oh
more.
yeah.
And that's where they're going to realize it's a sex cult. And because these are United States citizens, they're going to realize these people have not gotten a visa. When they initially went over there, it was all fine and dandy, but you're only allowed there for so long before you
That's
have to
right.
come back.
In Panama, you can't go over there with a one-way ticket. You have to have a round
Right.
trip.
So what they'll do is they'll end up, notifying Panama. Then they'll go pick him up. They'll deport him back to the United States, and that's when the United States is going to pick him up. I guarantee that's exactly how.
But I'm telling y'all, I said
Hopefully.
Serenity was going to be the downfall of carbonation. I had a dream, and being a Pisces, I already sensed it.
You can hear it in her voice, how crackly her voice was. She's petrified. She's so
Yeah,
nervous.
Yeah, she's legit scared. Hell
She was
yeah.
so scared.
She's trying to play it off.
How did he look? Oh, collective tribal conscious. Thank you so much. You are making some awesome statements. This is what I want. This is what I want.
I'm gonna
All opinions are welcome and respected. As long as you respect ours, we can agree to disagree. Here's the thing. No, her child does not. I ain't never, ever seen that kid look abused. Only when he
No.
was malnutrition, when he was over there where she just came from. That's the only time that
Right.
I saw that baby was in dire straits. All right.
Right. Once they moved, the baby was looking great.
House, everything. That baby eats. I think that baby is being taken care of very well. But
Yes.
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
It has nothing to do with the way she's taking care of him.
Here.
Okay? It's about environment. It's about environment. The kind of environment you have your child in. That's what people care about. Everyone has their morals, their values, the shit that they do with family, their belief system. That's all well and good. But see, you putting your child in an unsafe environment,
No problem.
that's what becomes a problem. That's where it becomes an issue.
Exactly. If she cannot prove, well, now that they already went through an emergency visit to make sure to initially check over, make sure everything's okay. Now they're going to have an open investigation. Now from here on out, now that they learn that the baby's name is being changed every so often.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That, other people are allowed to, breastfeed, to, act as a pacifier. They're going to see all these videos that tie in, and they're going to say,
they're going to base it. Yeah, they're going to base it off her mental status.
Whether it's her or not, if she does not put her child in a safe environment and cannot provide a safe environment and does not have the best interest of that child, she will lose custody. Or they will not close the case till they deem that she has changed her thought process, because her thought process doesn't go with the main of what is right and what is wrong. And they're going to say, well, whether you think it's right or wrong.
Section's on fire tonight, and then you guys are too. Real quick, guys, excuse me. Super Deep Zone said, MaDiva in chat, what would happen if Faith decided to leave the baby with Rambo and shows up by surprise at the carbonation doorstep in Panama? Let me see. Did I read that right? Let me see. What is he saying? So wait a minute. You said, what would happen? First off, I don't know what would happen if they decided to leave her baby with Rambo. And if she does, then that just goes to show, hi, cousin. My cousin just popped in. What's up, Tamika? My cousin. Anywho, but seriously though, I don't know what would happen. It wouldn't be a surprise because she already said again, hi, LaTanya. We got LaTanya Jones, Butter Theory Jones. If you'd like to come in, you're welcome to come in on the panel. We're talking about the Serenity C.P.S. situation. But again, let me see. What was I saying? Okay, so you guys want to answer that? Put your thoughts on Super Deep Zone's comment on, what would happen if Faith decides to leave the baby with Rambo, and if she shows up in surprise carbonation. I think Nature Boy's gonna make her life hell. He does not want her there. I'm sorry. That's just allegedly.
It would only last not even a week, because he would make her so miserable that he would drive her out of there, because he does not want her there, because she would draw attention to him, and she would make him hot, and he does not want any part of it. Right now, he thinks he's in the clear. Really isn't. He's just, playing stealth under the radar for right now.
Facts. Absolutely. And so, like today, during that day, I noticed that he was trying to, do a little bit of compare contrast with his situation, but he was like acting like he didn't, quite remember how it went down. Yeah, he kind of knew exactly how it went down because he knew he was in it. That thing of Palenque could have been avoided. Welcome, Blu-ray. I'm sorry, baby. She just said facts. I thought she said something. So I have a job interview in the morning. Oh, all right, cool beans. Well, thank you for coming over and showing your support. We appreciate you. And again, all opinions are welcome. So just enjoy yourself in the chat with Tanya. So thank you so much for coming over and showing your support. Appreciate that. What happened to Puerto Rican? Oh my goodness, Puerto Rican done left me. Kenya, you still there? Hold on. Oh, Jamie, can you type in and tell everybody? Yes, I pray you get the job too, Tanya. Honey, can you hold on, guys? I gotta come back through. Hold on. I'm back. Guys, you there? Okay, I'm
here.
All right. So yeah. So Kendra, do you think that he was trying to offer her
Nature Boy offers Serenity?
Yeah, you think that he was trying to offer her?
I think he was placating her to get whatever information he could out of her. And as soon as she told him exactly what happened, he took the information, and he's now looking at her as a red flag. and another mouth to feed, and it's gonna
That's
be an
exactly
issue.
what I'm seeing. That's exactly, and guys, I mean, if you guys don't think so, share your thoughts with us, because that's exactly what I feel. I feel like here lately, that's what he's doing.
Okay, so say if you're on the, like, it's kind of like being on the streets, and if you are doing criminal activity, and there's somebody else that does it criminal activity, but you know they're not smart enough. If they ever got caught up, they're gonna sell you upriver. You're not going to, you know, stay close to that person or associate with them, because they're gonna sell you upriver, because you know that they're gonna, you know what I mean? They're not smart like you, and they don't know how to maneuver, and they're gonna get you caught up. So you stay away from that person. Same type of deal.
And he knows. He knows.
He
knows.
He operates like, you know, with a street mentality.
Yeah, definitely. The most manipulative type. He's a pimp. At the end of the day, I mean, he's very charismatic. Like I told you, you don't know how you're going to act when you're talking to him, because if you're not used to, you know, people being that way. Oh my God, am I froze again, Jamie? Guys, am I froze? Hey, not moving. Am I froze?
Nope, guys? I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Guys, we're gonna keep pushing through, because you guys, this is a good, I'm trying to catch up with all you guys. Who? Lurker, you got blocked in my chat? I know that didn't happen, because everybody love you over here. And even if they didn't, you still would never get blocked here. But basically, Kendra, go ahead. I'm sorry. So you were saying that
no. I just think I think that right now he wants to keep his distance, because he doesn't want any heat brought to him.
Yeah, because why would he? I mean, come on, let's make sense of this too. Okay, we're adults here. Okay. And if we're not adults, y'all should be adults up in here, straight up. He's not gonna let her come over here, and I think I think that's why she was crying. You know, I think that's why she was crying.
Well, she also said that that's one of her biggest fears was having C.P.S. or something like that come into, you know, her life.
If it's one of your biggest fears, then why are you proclaiming the kingdom? I mean, like, to each his own.
You can proclaim the kingdom, but you don't have to have your child in an environment where
his name changes
your name changes. You know, you don't know who you are as a person. You don't know, you know, who your mother is. You don't know
nothing about your history.
There's
nothing.
Too much sexuality. There's too many sexual innuendos. There's no structure for the child over there. There's no not any play environment. There's no
because those babies are going to get off the tit, and they're going to eventually have to be taught.
Whether they have a belief or not that sleeping on the ground, you can't have a child sleeping on the ground in the United States. Whether you
I know you can. You will lose your child.
You have You have to, whether you believe it's right or wrong or not, they're going to say medically or psychologically it's not allowed.
Stay in here. Real quick, excuse me, Kendra. Mojo, Blue Magic, you do not have to leave. You're welcome in here along with Latanya. You do not have to leave. I'm serious, guys. We're just having a conversation, and we can learn something from every single person in here. Latanya is just chilling, enjoying the chat, you know, but Mojo, please don't leave. Stay in and enjoy, you know, enjoy yourself, you know. Let's talk about this, you know. But please don't ever feel like you got to leave because of someone that, you know, you may disagree with. But I appreciate if you would stay. I really would appreciate if you would stay. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kendra.
No, I'm all right. I was just listening. I forget what I was even just saying.
No, I'm sorry, Kendra.
No, it's all right. I just think that he's going to keep his distance, and I think that she's very well aware of the situation. Well, I don't think she actually is aware. I think that she's very naive to what's going on. But unless she can prove that she has her child in a stable environment and she is able to provide under the guidelines of what is acceptable by DCF, then they are going to remain either in her life or they're going to take her child, and they're going to have her jump through fire, you know, hula hoops to get him back.
When did the other parent, wake the fuck up and say, I mean,
Right.
did y'all
Either
see
either
live
you
last
have to
night? I
either you
haven't.
have to conform to what they want you to do, and you have to tell them
Yeah,
what
you
you
do.
know, and you have to change your way of thinking because they
You
think
do.
that your way of thinking is not correct,
But I'm
and
gonna
it's
play
either
something for you guys. Keep talking. I'm gonna play. I
just
don't know if
unless
you
it's
guys saw the video that
uh,
Rambo did yesterday, but it was very telling.
unless it's if they feel that it's going to be damning in any way psychologically or um
Welcome, Fundi.
mentally,
Welcome,
physically,
welcome,
anything like
Fundi.
that,
Oh my
then
God.
there's no way you will have your child. I'm gonna mute.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but welcome, Fundi, and everyone else who's come into the chat. I'm really excited because I really enjoy Fundi's content. An awesome spirit, awesome woman. Okay, so but basically, what I was saying was to roundabout come back to what you were saying about the situation with you either going to conform or you're going to lose, your uh, I guess privilege to be father to that child. Rambo did a video yesterday that was very telling for me. It was extremely telling. Oh my gosh, it's dying again. Hold on, guys. It's a bad smoke spirits. Hold on, guys. Hold on, everybody. I'm gonna put this, Jamie. Just a second. Catrice, it's not me. It's raining here, honey. Hold on. Okay, just a second. All right, let me go ahead. I'm gonna reboot. Jamie, could you put in there that I'm gonna reboot, please, guys? Don't leave unless you have to. I'm gonna reboot because I don't like when.
Do you want me to get off?
Kendra, if you could come back in, I love talking to you. So, Catrice says that Tanya will use the excuse that she didn't block the numerous people who are blocked out. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Says, yes, I am. I'm blocked. Okay, that ain't got nothing to do with me either. Okay. So, Ms. Mind, Body, and Soul in Repair, welcome. Okay, so I'm back. Can you guys see me okay? Can you hear me? Okay, Charlotte and I are back. Yes. Say hi. Hi. Kendra, come back in. Kendra, come back in. Do you need me to put the I'm gonna put the link in for anyone who wants to come back in and weigh in and share your thoughts and your opinions with us on the situation. Because it's getting ready to get bad for them. And Rambo did a video last night, guys, and it was very telling. A lot of people saw him as just a sad man who a lot of people I was listening, a lot of people was thinking, oh, he was, he's in love, she don't love him. No, she's being accusatory towards him. That's evident in the conversation she had on live with Chief, the two that I watched. She was pretty much blaming him. And even Chief, which is Eligio Bishop, he stated that Rambo wouldn't have done that. It's a lot of crazy stuff that's just like going on, and you're like, well, why would, if they're together, which we know they're not, and just like we know it, to me, they don't fit together. And it's stop, Charlotte. Get your, why do you, she wants to scratch her face on the computer. You can stop. Go away. Bad kitty. Yeah, she's a bad kitty. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna play a little bit of the video that Rambo did last night. Because guys, just like we're watching it, C.P.S. is watching us. The investigators' antennas are up. It's all going to make sense now. I mean, a lot of the stuff when I heard it, I couldn't believe it either. I was like, oh my God. And I was thinking, this woman ain't abusing her child. But if Serenity takes her child from his home right now, and it's not due to, a move financially or for financial gain or to better their family or to reunite with actual family, and I'm not talking about frequency. Let me see, headed for, let me see, Serenity. Yeah, Super Deep Zone said Serenity is headed for depression or rage. I think she's gonna be more rage. To me, she has a lot of pent up Yeah, I see that in her. She has a lot of pent up anger because she wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? O'Neal, she wasn't good enough. And she's saying, if nothing, this last 24 hours had to show her, and I'm sure Rambo had to tell her, look, he don't care about you. The family, and I'm saying allegedly, these are my thoughts. You know, logically, I'm thinking there's no care for this woman's well-being, because the first thing you should care about when you know a woman is a mother is the child. Welcome, welcome. Who was it in here? I just saw that I didn't say hello to. Oh my gosh. Who was it? Oh my gosh, you just went up there. I'll see you go back. But welcome everybody that's coming in. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, O'Neal, do you have that video on your channel? And if so, may I use it, please? May I stream? Did you stream? If not, I'm going to go to the T and again. Oh, well, we got SL Rambo. Okay, that's SL Davis. Let me see. Hold on. See, I'm subscribed to all the greats. I love them all. And the ones that you don't hear me talking about, I'm not subscribed to them. But I'm subscribed to all the greats. Yes, I am. Okay, so the feds really show up at Nature Boy, baby. Oh my gosh, O'Neal. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, and I saw the Charlotte, move. Sit your little. I'm sorry, guys. She is being a butt. Kendra, oh, Latanya, you want to come in? Okay, Kendra, you want to come back up in here? I'm sorry. Yeah, he is tired. I feel like he is. I mean, you can tell those people are like oil and water. They don't like each other. I'm just saying. I mean, sometimes I don't like Jamie, but it is what it is. I would never do. Hi, how are you today?
Beautiful.
Hello, how are you? And thank you, and you're beautiful yourself.
I'm so tired. I was just on with Grant earlier.
Okay. That's awesome. I didn't get a chance to check out your live. But yeah, so we're up in here talking about the C.P.S. situation. What are your thoughts on it, Miss LJ?
Well, number one, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
Because, I mean, no, I mean, I kind of can understand Serenity's situation, because when you grew up with low self-esteem, and you grew up being bullied and made fun of, and you never had a guy really pay you attention that looked like him, and
what do you mean that look like him? I mean, like I'm sorry. I don't see the appeal in Mr. Bishop.
That knows exactly what to say to you to manipulate you.
I agree. Yeah, she has
very low self-esteem and self-worth of herself, because anybody that a man tells you that, no, I mean, it says on live you had HIV to the whole entire world.
Yeah.
Then he passed you around to multiple men and women, and you ended up having a baby and you almost died, and he didn't give you the proper care, and you still want to go over that.
Thank you, Blue Rain, for your understanding.
Something is very, very wrong. So my thing is, these people come home, all of them come home and act like there's nothing wrong. And the reality of it is, you just went through a very bad experience. You went through someone that passed you around, told you had HIV, said your vagina smells like death.
And now, and now those same videos, those videos are still out there. So imagine if the C.P.S. workers, imagine if this is what they ain't got enough time and opportunity and a click. Come on. I mean, they're still there. Why is people acting like this stuff didn't happen?
Well, a lot of times when you tell people, when you say, it's like you live in this fantasy world, and while you're in that situation, that person is saying and doing whatever it is you want to hear. So as long as they're keeping that manipulation and that brainwashing alive, you're not seeing what's going on in front of your face. It's like saying your perception and your interpretation is not everybody else's. The only thing you're seeing is the fairy tale that person is putting in front of your face. But when the cracks start to happen, and say, for example, that person meets someone else, all of a sudden they're not focused on you as much. So that's when you start to wake up and realize that person doesn't care about you, and you start to see the truth. But even when your girlfriends or the dudes your homeboys come to you and your family members say, look, this person don't care about you, you don't see it because it's like saying somebody beating on you. And everybody says, well, shouldn't you leave? Well, see, at the time that person is telling you, I beat you because I love you.
Just a second,
and when
Alyssa.
someone keeps saying that every single day, brainwashing. They're pretty much brainwashing you into believing that it's okay for somebody to hit you. And after a while,
so your take on it is that Serenity is love sick, and she's doing all this because she's still brainwashed. Which like she did switch. And Alyssa, I have the video right here, sweetheart. But I forgot that I actually recorded it. Sorry. But yeah, that's crazy. It's just a lot of crazy stuff going on when it comes to brainwashing and the mechanics of relationships. And like that one girl, someone asked me about the Essence lady. I really haven't, known too much about her. But one, I think it was Velvet, spoke on, or was it, if it wasn't Velvet, it was Sunny. I think it was Sunny talking about how you have to be careful on who you let enter your body, because a man gives so much to you, not just his seed. He puts his spirit and it's a mind thing when it comes to being sexual. And if you're vibrating on a low frequency, I guess, as to have, self-esteem issues, it wouldn't be a far stretch or cry to think that you are sexually manipulated to believe that you're wanted, desired, needed by this person, the manipulator, and you're not, because I don't think he's going to send for her.
Well,
she was at
considering now,
800. I don't think he's going to send for her.
Yeah, with the FBI now looking at everything, no, I doubt very seriously going to send for her.
But see, and then why would he send? Because wouldn't that be a situation where, again, you would be bringing that shine directly on your home? It don't matter. Like, a lot of people know where he lives. I know the address, but at the end of the day, there's no neglect going on over there. No one's seeing no neglect from the children. Everybody over there is an adult. Okay, so I'm going to have to agree to disagree with that and let that stay where it is, because with the C.P.S. over here, this is a whole new ball game, right? So it really doesn't matter, let that stuff do what it did. People
the first thing they do with C.P.S. now is
25. However, even in this day, I will. Oh, absolutely, collective tribal consciousness. I would no, I need to, like, again, we talked about this at the beginning of this live. Excuse me, Latanya. We are not in the opening of the discussion is not to blame the person who called, because again, the person that called was mandated to call. I would choose my job over somebody's feelings in a minute if that's my livelihood to take care of my family. It's an oath that she took. She had to do that. You get in trouble for that. You can go to jail for that. There's fines. It's a wicked little web, So I understand, on that part. But for someone just to, viciously, like what happened to my husband, call C.P.S. and start this mess start something for no reason, that I would kill somebody for doing that. But this is where I'm talking. This is the writing on the wall right here. They are separate from a situation like that, because right now this woman is taking a healthy baby boy, allegedly, to an unhealthy environment which he came from. She ran for her life, for his life. Why would you take him back over there?
I mean,
the dad's not going. This is what Rambo said. Go ahead, Tanya. I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead.
The way I look at it is this here. The reason she going back, and let's be real here, because Velvet's gone. Our competition is gone. The person that was standing in her way of being with Eligio is gone.
Okay.
And
Yes.
now that she's gone, now she feels she can take over because she knows, because she talks to him, that he does not feel about Aya and all the rest of them the way he felt about her. And not only that, Serenity, when she was there, she's the one that kept all the women in line. She's the one that did the majority of the
place this time. And then, you know, I'm sorry, Latanya. People want to watch the video real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on here because I don't know if y'all saw this. But I totally concur, Lurker.
But you can't see it because you're not here.
This is Rambo
you choose
yesterday.
to be somewhere else. Your mind is somewhere else. You won't allow yourself to experience paradise because you have it in your mind that life isn't going to make you happy. It shouldn't make you happy. You already programmed yourself that life, you shouldn't be happy in life. That's not, you shouldn't be happy. You should.
Hold on. Collective tribal consciousness. And it will show that person was, I'm telling you, that person was mandated.
And because life has been shitty, you've convinced yourself that life always got to be shitty. That life always has to be bad. And that you, whenever you encounter good experiences, well, that's not going to last long. Well, let's just wait until the bad shit happens because it always happens. Bad shit's always going to happen to us. No, life ain't bad, man. What happens to you is a result of who you are and what you put out into the world. You put out good positive vibes. Nobody's going to with you. Nobody's going to try to mess with you. But if you put out bad intention out there, you put out bad energy, whatever you put out, you're going to receive that. It's not because you're this stuff, or it's that people want to, you know, hold back. It's because of the way you come at life.
Right.
The way you approach life is in such a way that it attracts,
welcome, O'Neal.
attracts more of those people.
How you doing, buddy? Can you go and hold on? Okay, guys, I'm gonna play this. I want y'all to hear it. Hi, O'Neal.
What's good?
Okay, I'm gonna put pause just for a second. And okay, this video. O'Neal, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. I want you guys to hear this part because this man, this was just after finding out what happened yesterday. Am I echoing? I think O'Neal has me. O'Neal, I need you to mute. No, he's not talking.
Can I hear you now?
Yeah, we're echoing. O'Neal. See, now we're not echoing. Hold on. So yesterday, guys, like I said, this
is the best interest of all of those involved, even if you can't see it. You know, it is what it is. I'm just not fighting who I am anymore. Anything in my reality has to fit that. I'm not willing to have somebody in my reality who don't agree with me, who's not here.
He's talking about Serenity, guys.
I'm right here. We're in Hawaii, in the beautiful as Hawaii. Look at these beautiful green trees. Look at this ocean. Why aren't you here for it? It's beautiful. It's so amazing.
Serenity?
But you can't see it because you're not here.
She's not.
You choose to be somewhere else. Your mind is somewhere else. Experience paradise because you have it in your mind that life isn't going to make you happy. It shouldn't make you happy. You already programmed yourself that life, you shouldn't be happy in life. That's not, you shouldn't be happy. You should.
She live in God's second fairy tale.
Because life has been shitty.
Yeah.
And because life has been shitty, and life always has to be bad. And that you, whenever you encounter good experiences, well, that's not going to last long. Well, let's just wait until the bad shit happens because it always happens.
You hear that? It always happens.
Going to happen to us. No, life ain't bad. What happens to you is the result of who you are, what you put out into the world. You put out good, positive vibes. Guarantee nobody's gonna fuck with you. Nobody's gonna try to mess with you. But if you put out bad intention out there, you put out bad energy, whatever you put out, you're gonna receive that. It's not because
I received that message yesterday. Welcome, Micah.
You know, hold back.
I disagree with that statement. That's not always true.
life.
Yeah.
The way you approach life is in such a way that it attracts more.
The way you approach life is also who you bring into your life.
Before shit, I didn't have none of this. I didn't have no trolls.
Yeah, listen
shit,
what
troll,
he's
I
saying.
didn't know what a troll was, and I was sharing a beautiful
but this
message.
is why I want you to hear
I was
this
sharing,
because he's telling y'all the truth.
Nature. I was telling
this is
people
what
that
he's telling her. She don't want to hear it.
Healthy, eat from organic, stuff.
That's
Plant-based. I was telling people all this stuff, and I didn't have not one single
collective tribal consciousness. Let's make this really clear, sweetheart. I do not want that baby taken away by Children Protective Services. I am praying that that child remains with his father and his mother. However, if his mother cannot handle, listen to what the daddy said. I know the baby's gonna be okay.
In a beautiful location.
Listen what this baby's daddy is saying. That's all I'm saying.
Place, a nice.
He did this, not Serenity. He did this.
So they could travel, so that they could experience what they want to experience out of life. I get to see views like this.
That's right.
And you know what? I'm gonna enjoy it.
That's right. You listen to what he's saying, guys. Y'all gotta listen.
You have to be here now.
That's right.
Don't wait till tomorrow.
That's right. Here. When it don't come through,
stop
girl. When they support don't sit in your ticket, girl.
Right now. Tune into where you're at.
That's right. You really said tune into where you are at.
I wonder Mr. O'Neill's microphone is on mute. No wonder.
Feel your breath.
No, he can hear, honey. He can hear.
This is where you're at.
On mute. I look at
right here, and until you embrace where you're at, you will never be happy. You'll always be looking to somewhere else. Be looking to some other situation, because when you were over there, you wanted to be over here. And now you're over here, and now you wanted to be over there. Come on.
Unblock this.
Be right here, right now.
You hear what he said? Be right here, right now.
Here.
Serenity.
I'm here. I'm here right now.
He's here.
Surfers, people surfing, beautiful waves.
Okay, so basically, I'm not gonna bore you guys with too much, but I will upload that. O'Neill, you can unmute, sweetie. I will upload that. Jamie, could you type in the text for O'Neill to unmute? So I'm gonna upload that because I want y'all to watch that. Tanya said hi. Hey, O'Neill, Carolina cousin. So what do you think about that little insert there from the video of who he was talking to, which clearly he was talking to Serenity.
Right. That's what
okay. You can't do nothing but feel it. If you don't, you ain't human. I'm sorry.
I just hope she don't take that baby over there.
That's right. And you know, this ain't about who called or having a baby taken away from C.P.S. The ugliness of having a child taken away or children taken away, I know it. My husband went through it. A lot of us know it. And we know we put out beautiful babies. There's a long adoption list. And the likelihood, if Rambo don't get his shit together, if he keeps saying, he made a clear statement that he is not in the same mind thought as her. He's happy right where he is. He's got everything that he needs. And that including he had open arms for her as well. Don't wait until I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay. What the problem is going to be is this. Serenity, my thing about it is Rambo is going to have to find somebody from family to come up there and help him with this baby. Because I'm going to look at this from both perspectives. Number one, he loves his son. But when she leaves, he still will need that mother figure there. So he needs to start making arrangements to have somebody, family or somebody to come and help him with this baby. And number two, if she, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm going to say it like this for what she is. If she even thinks about taking that baby, see, number one, when the first thing they do in Hawaii, from what I understand, the police come first and they do a well check.
Okay.
But that does not mean that C.P.S. ain't coming next. C.P.S. gonna be the next one to see her. And if they show up, she ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. And I'm gonna tell y'all now, they're watching her. They're gonna watch when she get ready to leave that baby. But understand, she's still on live. If C.P.S. was called, I would not be on live nowhere.
I wouldn't. That's another thing.
And then,
but they don't want
she
turned in their business.
And then she turned around and she sat there and told Nature Boy everything. If you think the FBI is not watching this, they're watching everything. And as soon as she get ready to get on that plane, they're gonna arrest her. I'm telling you that. She gonna be going.
There's no plane for her to get on. There's no way. Nature Boy is a calculated mover. He loves to play chess. He's not going to purposely knock his queen down. I'm talking about the little piece on the board. He's not gonna block his queen just to let a rook or a knight, come galloping around. No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. And I know he's not going to do that. There's too much heat right now. She's not going to Panama.
No, she's not.
He asked for $100. He said 800. They ain't even discussed that. It's too much. She done messed up. She went too radical too soon. She went too radical too soon. And he knows that that's where the heat came from the get-go. Her having HIV out of his mouth. Her looking like death, smelling like death out of his mouth, they mouth, everybody mouth.
He's not going to do nothing but pass her around like he did before. No thing he's going to do because
people ain't stupid. They do want to live.
And do you? Now, do y'all remember the video he did when he said he passed the women around?
Yeah, we know that.
I don't know who posted it.
Yeah, Blu-ray.
He passed the women around.
And again, right, and you're right with the statement that he does pass women around. We know that this is not nothing we need to talk about. We know he does that. Blu-ray said.
But when I'm bringing that up, it's because.
I was just going to put a correlation between what you just said and then what Blue Rain put in the statement that her vagina did smell like the stench of death. That's not our words. We can't smell over a video. That's their words. So how you going to blame us? So I just want to put it out here. We're not bashing Serenity.
No, that's what we said. No. But I mean, if C.P.S. came, she just need to wake up and realize she ain't going nowhere. Bottom line is you got to choose between your child and that man. That's what it boils down to.
But there's a lot of good questions in here. It is. And also what Latanya's saying is great too. So the thing is, O'Neal, what do you think? It's awesome to hear a man's view, a father's view on this. What do you feel? What are your thoughts on it? I'm going to have my
my thoughts on, I just didn't like how he was in Serenity Live trying to get information out of her, questioning her like that. Basically, he's asking her about the.
Oh my God! I hope that's not true.
Like that was basically, that's what I feel like he was trying to get information out of her. That lets him know what his next move is, and that's why I think that's why he's saying all that African stuff right now.
And I don't think she can say anything. Even if she did talk to somebody else, she ain't gonna be able to say nothing.
Just like this morning when he went live and shit, and somebody was in the chat was like, "Did you know you on the news?" And
oh my gosh! Hold on.
Somebody said,
hold on.
She still hear you.
Her internet messing up.
Yeah, she can still hear you though.
Yeah, like her. Somebody was in the chat was saying that he was on the news and the feds was looking for him and all kind of shit. And I was like, if a person know you ain't did nothing wrong, why you worried?
Because he is doing something wrong, that's why.
Right.
You know he doing something wrong. Oh yeah. By the way, while I got all of y'all here, there is something you two don't know yet. I told Instagram, but I have not told
everybody you. Okay? Everybody, Tanya, you hear me? Jamie is going to plug in the Ethernet cord, so yeah, I can't believe this. This is a good live.
Now, MaDiva, I'm gonna tell you and Mr. O'Neal and everybody here what's getting ready to happen next.
You got a thing.
There is a recording that's being sent to me of a conversation between.
Hold on, baby.
You don't.
And this conversation, he tells everything.
What?
I do mean everything. There's a recording being sent to me from a conversation he had with somebody. He tells about how much money he gets monthly, how he really feels about the members, everything. and I'm waiting for them to send it to me. And I am going to debut it on both.
Oh my gosh, I will be there to hear that. Wow, that's
I mean, when you hear this conversation, everybody's gonna be in shock.
wow.
This man really comes clean about Africa. He comes clean about the money. He
Well, I
comes
know
clean
that
about
was very
everything.
true. All right, well, cool. Okay, well, y'all hear that? Y'all stay tuned because Latanya is going to be dropping some serious Nature Boy tea. And I'm going to tell you from experience in the last 3 weeks, what you think you can't believe, believe. I'm telling you, I'm just saying, 95% of the stuff that she has mentioned, I do happen to know. It's true. It's sad, but it is. But anyways, O'Neal, back to you. Your thoughts as a father. If you had this situation, just say if you was Rambo, like, can you resonate with, like that little excerpt that, I just played? Like, what was that saying? Do you think he's trying to plead to her? Like, hey, wake the hell up. It's good where we at. You don't need him to be happy to live.
I just think he should do as a father figure and just focus on him and let her do what she gonna do. That's what I would
Right.
do. In my opinion, I would just let her do what she want to do. If she want to go to coronation, let her go. But I wouldn't let my child go there though.
No, but she expects, like, with all respect towards her for bearing that child into this world and being a good mom, because I do truly feel that she's a good mother. I don't think that baby's being mistreated. There's absolutely not. There is no
But
abuse.
I can't say that because that's not true. Because I'm gonna tell you what she did. One particular time, the baby fell off the bed, and she sat there and still
Yeah,
sat there and
okay,
kept on
yeah,
talking.
that. I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
I
Heard
remember
it.
that. I remember that.
But,
She
but
has
Latanya,
neglected that baby. She left
let's
that baby
see.
unattended
Okay,
on
so,
many occasions to talk to him.
okay. And thank you. That's what I was going
So
to ask
y'all really
you.
want to know why the advocate had to call? That was why. Because she sat there and saw that baby, heard that
Whoa,
baby fall off that
yeah,
bed. And the
okay.
advocate saw that. And not only that, the many times that Serenity has neglected this child. She's sitting on live
And
neglecting
she
this poor
said she
baby.
saw the baby playing with a lighter and putting it in his mouth. Now, I've seen her drop little small items in front of the baby and let him play with it. That is not cool. Wow.
Yeah.
She was.
So there's
Yeah,
one here
that's
that's
crazy right there.
Yeah. And O'Neal, you got
like,
children. Could you imagine walking out? Now, this is what I observed. I observed her going on a live with Eligio Bishop and walking from her bungalow
Yeah.
all the way up under the trees and shit, leaving that baby in that room by itself for over an hour. That's not kosher.
All right.
That baby is younger than Jade. I would never leave Jade unattended. And Jade just hit a year old. Never leave my granddaughter
And
unattended.
I just be feeling like if she did take that baby to coronation, man, that baby would be sick as I don't know what right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And then he doesn't like Rambo. There's some bad blood there too. And I know this is speculation, but hey, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
The shot, I knew that it was going to go bad when she first announced she was going there and she came out as Immortal Faith and everything. I have an issue with people changing their names because to me, that is denying who you are. That is, trying to, cover up the fact that, I want you to be like hooked to my
you
ass.
don't like yourself.
Be my,
You don't like who you are.
huh?
You're trying to change. You don't like yourself. You're trying to change your identity, and that is
Right.
something.
But how can you do that for a child?
Yeah.
Like, has Shiva's baby or Joy's baby's name switched? Isn't baby Eliana still the same name? Before they left? How is that right? How is that not neglect? Guys, that's what I'm saying. How is that not neglect to the point where this is no longer, it's not none of our business. This is no longer about who called or why they called. This is like, why the hell didn't somebody call earlier? I mean, Rambo knows there's a case plan that has to take place. Okay, there's a case plan, and if you know anything about C.P.S, I mean, I'm telling you, you are going to jump through hoops. You're going to do drug tests. You're going to, if it's neglect is malnutrition. If your child is like too much iron in his blood, that's neglect. Guys, I mean, this
He's
shit
not
is
getting no
real.
shots.
Huh? Yeah, or not getting
He's not
shot.
getting no shots.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm just saying, leave the
They big
carbonation.
about shots.
Oh my gosh, was it Super Deep Zone? A Super Deep Zone said that a leave-in carbonation was more Serenity's idea than Rambo's. I thought that it was more he made her leave because she was dying. Serenity wouldn't have been, she would have died, guys. She wouldn't have made it. She wouldn't have made it. Y'all saw that woman's, I'm gonna pull up the picture. Y'all saw that woman's face. You saw what she looked like. She was, yeah, and this is what I think everybody's forgetting. Y'all, how long do you think, at her probably 105 pounds, how long you think it's gonna take her to get back to her 80-pound self again? Her best self, her highest self. How long do you think it's gonna take?
Not long.
And
you
that
can't tell me that Sheba don't stay sick.
Oh,
Sheba knows. Y'all
no.
can't tell me that Sheba don't stay sick.
And
You
what
don't
does
even see
he
her as
do?
much
He does
no more.
not show the people that got issues. That's why Sonny ain't there no more. Sonny looked sickly. Guys, we have to call it a buck. Sonny looked sick. Sonny made them look bad. He even said it out of his mouth. Sonny, why you looking like this? You making them look like we doing this to you and that to you.
Right, I remember.
Like this,
When he sure did say that on live. I remember
I'm telling you, why isn't anybody listening? I tell you why, because it's out of sight, out of mind. Y'all forgot. Y'all forgot. I don't make a big fuss, but one thing I don't
look like skin and bones now. All of them look like they got godforsaken skeleton. They look like godforsaken zombies.
Oh my God, I saw Velvet today. Velvet. So
that's what it is. They all, to me, they zombies, like the godforsaken Walking Dead, because they have no minds of their own. They don't think for themselves. They eat when he eats. They don't have no options of their own. And Mr. Omni, I think you got the video. Do you got the video?
Shout out to Melanated High Priestess. I'm just gonna play this real quick because I want y'all to see this. Hold on, just real quick, because these people are a trip, man. Everybody's forgetting. Everybody's forgetting what the hell this girl looked like. I'm gonna show y'all what this girl looked like. Hold on. So no, I can't use that video. Hold on. I can't use that video. Hold on, I can't use that. Y'all, let me tell you. This is okay. Y'all see how little baby was? That baby was what, 3 months old, looking like shit came out of somebody's vagina.
Wow.
Right? Like 24 hours after he left carbonation. So, why am I talking about meal and you, my this just for a second. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. I'm looking at the video. Let me see.
Girl.
Yeah, y'all got to see this. I mean, this woman looked bad, and people don't realize how bad she looked. I'm like seriously. This is Serenity. Let's talk about this. This is what Serenity looked like. This is what this girl is going back to. This is Serenity, just having a baby. That was only less than a year ago, guys. A year ago. This is, you see that? This is what, at 80 pounds, this woman is going back to. This is a woman that was in love with a man to the point that she let it eat her up from the inside and out. Okay? That's Serenity, guys. Can y'all hear me? I see echo, and
And the thing about it is they can
it's
also, and the
not
thing about it
me.
is, being they have
Look at
not
that.
been to the hospital, they don't even know if they have funguses. They can have bacteria that's eating them from the inside out. You don't even know.
Look at that. Y'all see that? That's Serenity. Did anybody forgot about what she looked like?
No. Well, you know, Alivio got that fungus on him.
What kind of fungus?
That fungus around his face and stuff that's eating away in his face.
Oh, quick question, O'Neal. Tell me why this man and Latanya, and guys, did y'all catch this tease? Why did he come on telling us to mind our business today? And I say us because I'm a spectator. I don't share my opinion all the time, but I have one. Sometimes he may not like it, but it is what it is. It's just my honest opinion, just like you guys have an opinion. And I will say this, Catrice, I'm going to read I am reading y'all stuff. Please be mindful. I'm not pro nation for it. Oh, I feel you. That's what I am. I'm pro facts too. That's why I'm going back and I'm reminding y'all. Look, out of sight, out of mind ain't gonna work. We could just Google that shit. Go back 8 months or almost a year. That woman was on death's door. Okay. Now, what I will say is just real quick. What's I said? Oh God, I had a brain fart. Where was I?
Now, what happened today?
Huh?
What happened today on his live?
Oh yeah, his live today. O'Neal, why that man come on with half a beard to tell us to mind our business? Why does he have half a beard?
Hey, you know it's so crazy when I seen that shit, right? I saw Bambi's brother girlfriend was in the chat was like half of half of a beard. I bust out laughing when I seen that shit.
Wow, y'all getting serious up in here.
I didn't know until she said.
But you know, I got a picture of why. I just want to know if y'all knew. I have a picture of why.
I remember when he said, "Don't worry about if I got a half of a beard."
Yeah, he said that today. He did something. I'm like, what you mean? Don't worry. I was looking. I was like, well, damn. And he had his face like this. I'm like, nah, that still ain't gonna work. I can see all that nappy shit right there. And then it's all here. That's because this man has pockets in his face.
Did y'all see that white stuff
Yes,
that was
he
in
is,
his?
Burger.
Y'all see that white shit that was in his head yesterday?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
When
But did you see? What?
When he came to the
Y'all
beach
TV.
and
This is
stuff.
how we get down in Carolina, y'all. We all from Carolina.
No.
Carolina is controlling the continent.
So and now you see half of the video when he talked about Serenity when he was trying to make her jealous. You notice that part?
What part?
I think
The second half of the video. After she
Okay,
talked
I
about
saw
what
the
happened
video.
with the police and about him saying he was about to get the reality TV show.
The
Right
struggle
after
for the
that,
blue rays.
he was
Oh, she said it says he would expose his sores and rashes. Yeah, that could be
Yeah, he
one.
has rashes. My mother suffers from rashes. She has full blown AIDS. I'm just putting that out there. There's a lot of things that happen with the skin.
I
Um,
want one of them Batman's in Atlanta.
he was
so
trying to make her jealous, and he was
I'm
had all the
waiting
females
to
and doing
he
all
was
kind of
trying
stuff
to
in
make
front of her
her
face. And he was
jealous
one of them.
huh?
Yeah, he's trying to make her jealous. Because the
with
second half of the
who?
video,
With
with
Pink
Afro,
Lip?
he was like, Afro was hugging him and stuff, and she kept caressing her head. And then he brought all the women in and just throwing them in her face.
But
Throwing
she's
them in her face.
never going to be, even with Velvet being gone, she's still a hard no last to get the download. I'm just saying. Because these girls ain't stupid. Even Zoka can hear. She can comprehend. She know that man said Serenity had HIV. So if he brings Serenity over there, his ass stops.
Huh?
I will
I'm
say
not.
this. Essence Girl did say something that was very interesting. She said, why aren't, oh, I don't even want to say it. She said something about Velvet and the fact that she's over here with a full-blooded child of his. Why haven't they been tested? That would be the better way to get people to stop going to carbonation. It kind of had made sense to me. I'm just saying.
Well, she did get tested. She did get tested. She ain't sharing the results. She did get tested.
Wow.
She said it. She
She
got
didn't say
tested. She
that.
does not
Real
have any
says
results.
on a police report. Also ever named that. Yeah, but and you know what? Yeah, on police reports collective, that is true. But guess what? Not on a year-old child or a year and a half old child, what have you. No, you can't put no AKA. His name is Zen. Tomorrow he's SunTrust Bank. I'm sorry, baby. No, that ain't gonna
Hey,
and last
they
next week
said
is Alibaba.
they said what about deeper zone question in chat.
Yeah, yeah, sure. If y'all see me miss anything, please feel free. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Deeper zone, where you at? Okay, here we go. I like the way he asks me questions. He always leads off with uh
I
MaDiva's
saw a
neighborhood.
question.
Hold on. Hold
She
on, here
asked
it
me
is.
about Essence.
Okay, hold on, just a second. MaDiva's Neighborhood TV. What about Essence trying to pressure Velvet? Yeah, that when she was going to get an HIV test, that now she needs to tell us the results. Now, see, Deeper Zone, I remember that question when you put it up, honey. Now, you guys want to answer that, and then I'll end with that one.
Essence slept with him too. Don't you think she need to take one too?
What do you mean?
Right,
I'm saying.
Left with her? Really?
You forget
right.
Essence was
That,
sick as well.
yeah.
Really?
Sick Essence was very sick. Y'all forget about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Essence need to
I
get one too.
remember when the ambulance came and picked her up.
Oh, is that the
Yep.
girl who was in the ambulance that's talking about Grand like a dog? And Grand was on that phone saving that girl's life? Are you kidding me? Shame on you, Essence. Shame on you. Oh my God. I didn't know that. See,
That's the
that was.
pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah,
You need to
Oh
go
my
take one
God.
too.
That woman talked you through that. Yeah. You don't talk about that.
I was
That
in
I
there.
don't like. That's some two-faced sick
That's
shit.
the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah,
She needs to take one too.
Whoa, and you gonna
yeah.
talk about old girl and you did it too, but he
I,
left you in a tent in Honduras somewhere, girl.
yeah, I was in it this morning when she was saying all that.
I can't believe that's the same girl, baby. I'm getting ready to drag you. Oh, it's time for me to
Same
give
on.
you a shade with your ugly self. I'ma call you black and ugly. I'm calling that pot. That pot is ugly. And you gonna talk about Grand who is beautiful, magnificent, must say.
Oh
Damn
shit.
it. How dare she? That woman was on the phone with her. How dare you sit there and put
She
the woman
dogged out
down?
Goku,
How
and
dare
Goku tried to help her. And you
hmm?
talking about going back to carbonation. She about the
Who?
same as Serenity she trying to go back to. She ain't no
Who
better.
girl, you couldn't give me too much info, too much of a download. Hold on.
All right.
Too much. Say that again. What the
Yeah, she
hell?
trying to go back too. She trying to go
Yeah,
back over there too.
yeah. She trying to go back. That's what she said this morning.
Who's trying to go back over there?
The girl, the Essence girl.
At least you don't want you, Essence. I hate to tell you. You
Yeah,
are
it was
ugly
Oka. Yeah, it was
great.
Oka. And the thing
She
and he
uglier
trying
than Grady. He don't
Serenity.
want you, Essence. You wasting your time.
Thank
You
you.
can change your name to Caressant.
I knew
He's
it was
still
one of them. I
like
couldn't tell which one it was. It's
She
both
but
said,
her and
nobody else
Essence
can
got the
pick.
she
same
said
That's a
got
fact.
caressing.
Talking about Grand like that. How dare you? That girl is
You gotta
ugly,
tell which one is
man.
which at all
Yeah,
when
that's
they
the
step step off.
that's the video that I had posted.
Yeah, I saw that video, and that's what pissed me off. But I didn't know that that was the same Essence. I didn't make the correlation. Well, shout out
Yeah,
to Grand for
Same
still
one.
being the stand-up individual that she is. How dare you? I don't care if she does. I don't care what she does in the DMs. At the end of the day, when that girl needed her, Grand was on that phone. I heard that phone call. Shout out to O'Neill TV. How dare you fix your lips, girl, that looked all colors of gray and ashes.
She could have died.
How dare you fix your lips? Them gray ashy, the color of my walls. You gonna sit there and fix your crispy, gray ashy lips to talk shit about Grand. Carbonation, my ass, girl. You got the right one. Now I will drag a hole for shit like that. I'm sorry, guys, but it is what it is. You don't
And
disrespect.
mom
No,
said
no,
I
no,
was
we ain't
babe.
gonna do that. No, we ain't gonna
it
do that
might
right there.
say every
That
she
was awful. So yeah, no. That's nasty, her whole ugly self. And then she had a nerve to talk about the fact she want to change her hair. She can make herself into anything she want to be. Yeah, you can. you still gonna look like a dust mop, a duster. Not even the good kind. She looks horrible. How dare you? And that girl gonna sit up there. Oh man, Essence, you gotta sit up there and talk about Velvet. Oh, let's talk about Velvet. Velvet's got blood running through her veins. What you got? Ice water? Cause you sure look cold, ashy, and gray and dark. So stop it.
Well,
He,
everybody's
he
admitting their
did that.
jealousy.
He did that.
Everybody's admitting their jealousy.
I
Everybody
Huh?
gonna
can't
admit that
I
poor
can't
thing look
stand
bad
when
as fuck.
somebody do that shit. Like when they
Yeah,
try
that's
to, yeah,
disrespectful. That
that's
do you
crazy, man.
remember? I remember, man. I was in tears listening to the trembling in her voice and hearing Grand sit there and calm that. Ooh, I was about to say something. Let me stop. Oh Jesus. Mm-mm.
I don't understand why they just can't
See,
leave
I'll
Velvet
go there
alone. Just
because I talk
leave
about
Velvet alone.
my people. I love.
Velvet is living her best life.
If Velvet's,
Velvet
hold
is
on,
just
guys.
chilling.
Yeah, hold on just a second. If Velvet is HIV positive by law, she has to inform the people she has slept with. So the truth will come out about that issue. Facts, I love the stuff that you're writing. You guys are like on point with y'all's comments tonight. Collective Tribal Consciousness said if Velvet's HIV positive, by law, she has to inform the people she has slept with, so the truth will come out about that issue.
It's gonna come out.
Knowing about that, because my mother, like I said, my biological mom, she has full blown AIDS, but she's 64 years old. She only had one lover, but she could not be with other people, of course, even though she was going on with her life. They are mandated to tell the health department. They used to be. They don't have to now. They don't have to tell
Never.
nobody shit. Not now. Mm-mm. But what you can do is get a good old case sleeping with somebody just because, you know, they have to, people have to give their permission. You can't just kill me, Ninja. You just can't kill me because you want to. You know,
Nowadays, you need
it
to start.
should be a
Nowadays, you
moral
need to sleep with
code.
somebody. You need to start going to get
But
tested.
no, she does not have to tell anyone her stat except for her doctor.
And that's why nowadays, before you sleep with somebody, you need to make them get tested. Point blank period.
Yeah, guys, that's another thing too. As beautiful as the city Atlanta is, I love Georgia. I'm a, North Carolina raised, Mississippi born. Love Georgia. I love the South. Beautiful as the women and the men are there. There's too much DL shit going on, too much drug use. That's how my mom contracted it. Too much drug use going on, and not enough information on how to protect yourself. Get tested. You used to have to wait 6 months, do it like 2, 3 times a year for it to come up within a 10-year span. Nowadays, you don't have to do that. You get a test result back in like 2 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that, right,
Exactly.
O'Neal? Isn't that something like
Yeah,
that?
Yep.
yeah.
But
I'm
I
talking
Now,
know
about,
now,
I'm
if
talking about
somebody can
nowadays,
Google
you just
it,
gotta be
I
careful
think
because it's your body.
you don't have to tell anybody that you're HIV positive or you have full blown AIDS if you don't have to omit that. Mm-mm. I think that law's changed.
No,
Yeah,
you still gotta tell people.
Dustbuster
You don't
show
remember
is,
that dude that slept with 694 black women? Yeah, you
huh?
do. You still gotta tell if you got the man that slept with 694 people. The white dude in South Carolina that slept
Really?
with 694 black women and was molesting kids. The one in South Carolina, DJ, what's his name? DJ
Jamie,
something.
Google that for me.
oh,
No,
you
son.
talking about that DJ, right? Oh yeah, I did a
Yeah,
video. I did a video on that. I got like
All right,
5
yeah,
baby.
you
Yeah,
views,
did.
we'll definitely go
but
like.
I had to
Oh,
delete it though.
guys, tomorrow
Yeah.
we will be introducing a new up and coming content creator, and her channel is called Let's Talk About It NYC. You guys are gonna enjoy her. So I'll talk to you later, sister girl. So I just want to send that little shout out to our new up and coming
Yeah,
content creator.
I did like
Welcome.
I did a video on him on his background check. Man,
Yes,
I man, I seen this one charge he got. That shit said
Lou,
that shit said pedophile.
pedophilia. Yeah,
Look at here.
but yeah, so with let me see, collective tribal consciousness, do you think that the fact that Velvet is not saying anything, do you think that suggests she does not have HIV, or is it impossible to guess? A super deep zone, if you don't mind, I'd like to answer that. Real quick, nothing's impossible. And her, I mean, it's just as elusive as she says yes or no. I mean, she could not be answering because she needs time to process it like my mom needed. Or, I mean, either way, she's damned if she do, damned if she don't. Essence made a point. Essence, now that I know who she is, she stated, wouldn't the person that gave him a child that was receiving all the downloads, all kinds of ways, and she was, and with multiple partners, if there's anyone to be infected, most likely, if you draw a straw between 90 and 100, she probably had 98.7. But it's her right to live in peace. She's with OMAC. OMAC was also a receiver of downloads. Eligio does not discriminate when it comes to men and women. That's what people need to stop forgetting. It's a bi situation, and it's how he gives his information. That came out of his mouth, not mine.
And it may be that she may not have it now, but it doesn't mean
Okay,
she
hold on.
won't.
Alyssa White wants to ask you, Latanya. If there was a group of folks going down there in the shut carbonation down, would she want to be a part of that crew? If there
If
was
it's
ever a group to, form and say they want to go down there, would you be a part of that crew to bring them down?
if it's done the right way, yes. If it's done the wrong way, no.
Facts,
Same going to
absolutely.
jail.
And that's the way a lady would answer that. Now, me, I would have
I ain't
told
going
you,
to jail.
hell yeah, count my ass in. I want to go.
Would I go? Yes. But would I? Somebody asked me, would I ever go and actually go to Panama and sit down with that man? I told him I'd go, but I wouldn't go by myself.
Shit, I would
You
go.
wouldn't do what?
I wouldn't
I
go,
wouldn't go by
but
myself,
I wouldn't go
but I would go.
either. Not by myself. I ain't.
I
No,
wouldn't go
but
nowhere by myself near those people because remember what Pee Wee said? Y'all know Pee Wee. Um, what she said, what happened to her. They took her in the middle of the jungle, beat her up, and left her.
Wow.
Does that sound like somebody that you think that you can go be around by yourself?
no.
Hi, that
Matter of fact,
504 girl.
there was a
And oh
woman that
no,
comes
oh
up
my
there
gosh,
like
that
six
five,
months
hold
to get
on,
military.
Tanya. The question, that 504 girl is very equipped to handle this question because she works with women and trans women that are learning to live with having HIV or AIDS. And her statement is, you can get HIV results from a rapid test in 2 hours. By law, she does not have to disclose her status, especially if they are undetectable. Undetectable. That's what my mom is. What we call it is being asymptomatic. The doctors would always tell me that, my mother was undetectable. That's awesome that you brought that up, girl. But
Well,
yeah,
actually, I work for the hospital, and that's not true. You
no,
do have
trust
to
me,
figure
Tanya,
some
that's
that.
true.
But let me tell you why.
Some people have different body makeup,
Yeah,
and the disease takes them differently, Tanya. That is true. You can be
and that's
asymptomatic. You don't have to be the giver, and you don't have to carry it. There's carriers, and there's people that receive it, and there's
yeah.
people that don't transmit it at all. And that's what a UU is. So that is actually true. My mother is living proof
Yeah,
of that.
you have to tell that you have it because you
No,
never know.
no,
Yeah.
no, no, Tanya. I know that was true back in the day. Like right now,
No, let me tell you why. It's in certain states, the law you have to
okay, but
tell.
listen, but you said you have to, and I'm telling you that in the last couple of years, okay, last
Mm.
5 to 10 years, I know for a fact, and you guys can Google this. You do not no longer, for safety reasons and for reasons of people running off and killing themselves, husbands and wives killing themselves,
Well,
they don't
no,
do that anymore. You do not,
no,
because men and women get killed in prison, you no longer have to disclose that. You
no.
no
What I'm
longer
saying, no. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, say for example, I have somebody I meet and we have dinner. We have dinner or
mm-hmm,
whatever, that type of thing.
mm-hmm.
If it's something where, for example, if it's somebody close to me, 9 times out of 10 they will tell you. They don't have to tell
Okay,
you
yes, because they've
how,
come to grips with it.
but
But
somebody close to you, then yeah, they will tell you.
right, and Okay, and also too, like using that scenario, dinner, and I'm not trying to debate or anything. That's one way you cannot even contract AIDS. So someone having dinner with you, it would not be. You don't have to tell nobody anything you don't feel comfortable telling because people get killed over stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even with proper care, you can have an intimate relationship and have full-blown AIDS and HIV. And, I mean, the moral thing, I understand where you're coming from. The moral responsibility is to tell absolutely someone that you are having an intimate relationship with, but not if I'm having dinner with you, not if I'm going out to eat with you, or if I'm spending the night at your house. No one needs to know your status.
Yeah, because somebody ended up killing themselves because they lied to somebody and said they had HIV, and they lied, and the person killed themselves. And that's why here in North Carolina you have to tell.
Well,
Because
my mom lives in North
somebody ended up killing themselves. No. I'm saying because of what happened, the fact that
my mom's in Charlotte, North
happened,
Carolina, babe, the biggest city.
they tell no. I'm not. I mean, for me, it don't matter if you have it or not. I'm not going to discriminate against you one way or another.
Jamie's going to look it up for you because I know 7 to 10 years ago, and that 504 girl, you can tell me if I'm wrong because again, she's an advocate that works with them on the daily. But again, for trans women and women living with AIDS, or even men, you do not no longer have to disclose. And if they say that in prison, you don't have to disclose. That's pretty much all over the board. You don't have to disclose.
To me, I think it's a hidden agenda why they say that. I think it's possible.
It is a hidden agenda. They don't want to kill people.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was just trying to tell you, it's safety. People, was getting these results, back in the day in North Carolina, for instance, in Charlotte, back in the day in the 1980s and the 1990s or whatever, somebody told you they had even syphilis. They had around everybody you slept with and that person slept with. People got killed, beat, maimed, raped, tore to pieces. And that's why now, and especially in the state of North Carolina, you no longer have to disclose your status, because it's not, it doesn't cause your death. Did you know that? There'll never be, no one will ever die from AIDS. It's symptoms of, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Please ask Latanya, if she go to Africa, plan out of some need, or let me see, if something go to Africa, plan out of some need to get out of Panama, or is it just an idea that nature? He had a dream. They want to know if or is this an experiment with Nature Boy? Is this just something he's just saying to throw us off, pretty much, basically?
As far as what?
Going to Africa, going as Supreme Deep Zone wanted to ask you if if they plan to go to Africa, did that plan to go to Africa, did that come out of a need to get out of Panama because he's not feeling safe or whatever, or is just that just something that Nature Boy dreamt up?
Truth of the matter is, he's not. Well, number one, he a con artist. It's another scam. You're gonna be honest with it. Y'all, let me break down what's going on. Since he can't get money from America, he can't get donations from y'all, he's got to go international. That's all.
Right.
He's broadening his horizons.
Absolutely. I know that's not going to happen. It costs too much money for a passport living. Hold on real quick. Collective Tribal Conscious says, if you are positive you have to reveal to your partner, it's a felony to knowingly pass it without their knowledge to your partner. That is true. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead real quick. North Carolina.
Regulation of people with HIV is contained in its health code and directs in part that individuals diagnosed with HIV use condoms when having sex, notify all past and current sex partners of their diagnosis, and not share syringes or donate blood. Okay, so basically, in the state of North Carolina, they want you to, like they said, it's a moral decision. It's not a law. You have, they saying, don't share syringes and stuff like that. So basically, same thing, but you don't have to tell.
No, you don't have to. No.
Yeah, but it's a moral
But
decision.
in some
You know, like
cases,
you
but like I
said.
said, it's just I just say
The
when it comes
only
down to somebody you need to tell.
Africa will eat carbonation a lot.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, Africa. That boy. Oh my God. Me and Tanya was talking about this. He's gonna end up in 5 different parts of Africa. Let me see. The only people
Well,
that you need to disclose to would be someone that you were engaging. Yeah, absolutely, and that have or are going to come in contact with doctor, labs, sexually. Yeah. Again, the doctors and stuff like that, as per HIPAA. Yeah, they
yeah,
need to know this. I mean, especially
you
like
have to
delivering a
know.
baby. Let's talk about. And again, if they don't have to disclose, now one of the things that we know for sure is that Velvet would never let them take her blood or the baby's blood. Why is that? I think
Yeah,
it was more she was afraid to know.
you're right. I remember that.
Yeah, so I mean, I totally agree with what you're saying. Like, it's just the laws have changed, and people
Yeah,
have a moral responsibility. And if they're in a cult, most likely moral responsibilities don't apply.
no.
You know what I'm saying? It just won't apply. Let me see, Alyssa,
But I've
exactly.
met
They
people.
have,
I've met people that had HIV, and
huh?
I've met some great people that have HIV,
Yeah, great,
and they're
clean
just as
people,
sweet
good
as can
people.
be.
Some people just get it.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, we can live with it. I mean, I don't have it, but you know, I'm saying we as a human beings, a race, you can live with it. It's like living with cancer and stuff like that. It depends on, you know, your symptoms and your body makeup. And another thing too, Serenity says that she admitted that she had some kind of what was it a nobbling
autoimmune,
auto. That's
autoimmune,
what it is.
autoimmune.
Isn't that the definition of HIV?
What she has, from what somebody has told me, no. She has a autoimmune. In other words, her immune system is like
That's what
low.
HIV is, sweetie. It's a
No,
human. It's the human.
no.
What is HIV?
Autoimmune
It's an autoimmune deficiency syndrome.
But what she has is not HIV. No, it's something. It's like autoimmune.
Viral
The
suppressed.
last word is
Yeah,
different.
that's right. It's
The last
autoimmune.
word is the auto. The auto. No, it's an auto
Autoimmune.
deficiency, but it's
It's
not the same as HIV. It's another name for it. I can't think of the name of it right now because I think somebody else has something similar to what she has, and it's not HIV. It's something else, and they broke it down for me.
so
And
you truly
it
believe she
it's
doesn't have HIV.
does have complications, but it's due to something else. It's not due to HIV.
What do you think, O'Neill? Because I hear
But
what you're
I'm not
saying.
gonna say that's not the case. But I know somebody else has something similar to that, but it's not HIV. It's
Wow.
something else that has something to do with your digestive system
That's
that
That
causes
don't
it.
even make sense to me when it comes to
No,
when they
it's a very rare disorder. It's something that's not too many people have. It's very few people that have this particular disorder, but it does exist.
some
It's
people
where
just
your immune
some
system,
people just
based
don't
on your
want to tell
digestive
their
system,
stuff.
Yeah,
based on
that's
what you
true.
eat.
And you're right. That 504 girl said they have thousands of autoimmune diseases, not just HIV. So I know. I just never heard of that. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, but I heard through one of your videos, I heard something about that too. So yeah, lupus is another one.
yeah,
Deficiency in diseases is different, but they both are autoimmune. Facts, they are. And we're
yeah.
talking about with this particular code, we're talking about, their recklessness, their reckless behavior in intercourse. There's no way that they can't have something like that. I'm just gonna put that out there.
That's true. I ain't gonna say she don't have it now.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say she don't have it now.
Because he
But
put the key ingredient into it. He is having anal sex. Anal sex is one of the biggest, and y'all, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I don't have an issue being corrected, but anal sex is the biggest way to catch AIDS and
it's
other.
the biggest test as catch anything.
Damn.
You can
It's
catch
acquired
you can catch
immune
any
deficiency.
disease,
Mike,
honestly.
you're correct. Thank you, baby.
That's the easiest way to catch the most diseases because that's where most of the bacteria is.
But that's what he says that he gets his information. So make it make sense. Are these people crazy or is this shit actually happening? So
Crazy.
like for us to say that they most likely all got HIV.
Thank you.
Jamie said or stank
Yeah.
breath. You're so stupid.
Out of everybody, you can see it mostly in Sheba. She was the one you see it in more than anybody.
O'Neal, do you agree with that? That Sheba looks sick?
Yeah, she do, man, and that baby looks sick too.
That baby does look sick to me. Do you guys agree that the
It
baby
look bad.
looks sick? You feel like she was sick too? Because I saw one of you. I always watch your lives regardless, Latanya. And I remember you talking about, you know, and you did it very ladylike and respectfully. You talked about the fact that she was sick, and it was ironic that she came out the next day talking about she was sick. Did you get that, O'Neal? Because I think that was one of your videos that she came out and said that she was sick. And see, does anyone? Yeah, make sure. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
I think Angel Dominic is the one that showed the video when I seen it.
The muscle. Let me see what the muscle. Hold on, just a second. The muscle disease I have. Hold on. Is an autoimmune. Oh wow, you know that?
Yeah.
And it causing. Why is this thing doing this to me? Them to deteriorate. I didn't know that. Okay, so and then we got Elmer Fudd. Welcome, Elmer Fudd. Okay, so we got Elmer Fudd in here. Does anyone remember around 1 month ago when Nature said he had? Yes, I do remember that. And that's what I'm talking about. It's not us minding our business. It's not us talking about them. This is the stuff that they said. And yes, people don't forget. You can Google it. You can go back and rewatch it. They are saying these things. They're telling everybody this. So why is it hard to understand that Velvet and the baby may be infected? That Serenity may be infected. Eligio says she was his top student. She was making him. She received the download and he said every orifice she had, he downloaded into it. That is gross. Y'all remember that video? He was nasty that night.
Yep, and remember he also admitted that he had sex with 3 people with HIV.
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then where did he come from, guys? No disrespect towards Atlanta, but Atlanta is a hotbed for HIV right now. I mean,
they're number 1 in the country.
Yeah. I mean, I got the
Yeah.
stats if y'all want to see that too.
And South Carolina about to be right behind it.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought Florida was it.
No, South Carolina catching up.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Oh my God! Somebody said Joy's baby looks bad too. Really? I've never seen. I just thought the baby was just.
They don't know how to take care of that baby.
Joy is just ugly. So.
Joy and them do not know how to take care of that baby. All they do is hold them babies all day long. They don't never put them babies on the ground.
They don't do right, Latoya.
I'm trying not to laugh, but.
No, right? I'm trying to be. It's hard when she gets up here.
They don't never put them on the floor. I have never seen them babies put down. They go from one person to one person to another person.
Oh yeah, that's a good question right there. Look
what was the question? Please answer me about Nature Boy saying poke and stuff. Oh yes, $9,000 off of him by using the credit card info and $30,000 went missing off of Nubian's account.
I did a video on that.
For 900.
Yeah, when I did a video on that when he said it online when she had stole the money out of her credit card account and shit. Saying
I think so.
Somebody took it out of his account and shit, and he found out that it was her.
He did say that.
Yeah, I remember when he said that.
Why would you bring this up 2 years later?
So
He's gone for almost 2 years.
I don't know if he was lying about that or he just made some
but
shit.
That's the thing. People want to say it's a lie, but he tells it the first thing the person says when they're about to lie to you is the truth.
Yeah.
And Alyssa says, Kendra said he was playing victim when he did that, but he was feeling sorry for himself. But you know what? Drunk tongue speaks a sober mind. A lot of his revelations come out when he's drunk. And that's
Yeah.
absolutely
And he
correct.
was mad that he
Right.
can't get it back over
Tanya
her.
and
He
Joy.
wants to get back.
Yeah, they are always crying. Oh, no, you said Latanya and Joy baby is always crying. You sat up there and made me read that Blue Rain. Latanya, Blue Rain said you crying with Joy baby. Blue Rain, you've been good all night. But you still, we love you, baby. Let me see.
What?
What was the
What
black thing
baby?
on Nature Boy's back? Oh no, what was that black thing on Nature Boy's back, y'all? Elmer Fudd asked.
Oh, you talking about that little knot thing that was back there?
Mm-hmm.
It was some type of disease, I think, or some kind of knot.
Fungus?
Sodomy is definitely a problem, and Atlanta is definitely hot. Facts collective trial
It's
country.
a fungus.
And people
That's what
can,
you're talking about, the
and you know
fungus.
what's so crazy?
So
People
he's
kept
It's a
saying that
fungus.
was hair.
what'd
She
you
has
say?
a skin fungus.
Yeah, that shit
But
was
that's
big.
from that's one of the side effects of having full blown AIDS.
And
Yeah,
people,
he
and
got
you know what's so
fungus.
crazy? In the comments, they were saying it was hair. How the fuck a hair be that big?
What?
People
That
was
ain't
in
no
there,
hair.
Oh, you talking
bruh.
about when Rob was trying to pick that thing out his face?
Yeah, and that
Oh
thing
yeah,
that was on his that thing was on his back, and people kept saying that was hair.
not fungus.
Oh, Lurker said it was hair. She was in that live. Was it really hair, y'all? Come on now. Y'all, I gotta see the video.
You
Was it
know,
hair
hey,
or was it?
I'm tell you what I did. I took a picture and zoomed in on
Oh
that
no,
shit.
she said she was agreeing with you, Latanya. She wasn't talking.
Yeah, about the thing about when she was messing with it. Yeah, and
Hmm.
when she popped that thing and he started crying like a crazy little child. Yeah,
Y'all, why would it pop something on live like that?
you know how
Uh,
men get those bumps on
No,
their face
I
and
don't
hairline.
touch
yeah,
that.
yeah,
She
that's
popped
nasty.
it and she started crying like a little girl. I was cracking up bad.
I'm too nice, nasty. I can't do shit like
He was
that.
crying like a little
Man, that
baby because he
shit
couldn't handle it.
was
Let your own damn
nasty.
butt, nature people.
It was funny. I was
Oh, what
dying.
if it's a boil? Y'all know how stinky a boil?
Man, if that was hair, that was a long piece of hair. Then
Was it? He was cutting his hair at the time. Okay, Super D Zone. Okay, but what was the
But that was
excuse
funny.
for popping that thing on his face, though? Mm. But then, though,
Mm,
like, so today, do you guys think that he was shaving and he just wanted to come and tell everybody, the trolls, to mind their business, and he just had half his face shaved and the other half not? Because he keeps the
oh,
stuff up
I
well.
think I know why. Because he
What?
got pigmentation. He got pigmentation issues
Now,
too.
young Pharaoh brought that out. That's one another
That's
sign.
probably why he didn't cut it because his
If Nature
pigmentation
Boy
got him
said he
scared.
was a disease, could it be the ulcer? I have an ulcer. My skin doesn't look like that. I have an
No,
ulcer so bad I had to lose majority of my stomach. I don't have skin like that.
you eventually got to have surgery with an ulcer
Yeah, I had to have
because
surgery.
medication.
Yeah, I don't. I had to have it all colorized. That was bad. Like I had to have a blood transfusion and everything. I bled out, but my skin ain't like that, and I'm older than he is.
No,
I'm 48. That
that's a
boy is what,
fungus.
like 38.
That's bacteria.
Georgia. Okay, that's
That's
why
from lack
four
of
girls
breathing.
said Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Maryland, and California, Texas, and New York. What about those states
ooh,
that 504 girls? Those are the ones that aren't mandated to report. Let me see. I think that's what.
hell nah, because there was no water or shaving soap.
Huh?
I
They
was
can
reading,
when they say
I was
they
reading
only
what
wash twice a week. I'm
Ruckus
still tripping
said.
off that.
What
I'm
did
still
Lucas?
tripping off that. They say on bathe for twice, but
She
twice a week.
said hell nah because there was no water or shaving soap.
That's right. Okay. So what do you
Oh,
think it was then?
oh Lord.
Wow. See, this is what I'm saying. But and then also too, a lot of the stuff that he has. Another thing, like I know that my mother suffers from is memory issues. She has a lucid, like imagination when it comes. I mean, like she manifests the shit. Be like, oh yeah, Tammy Terrell. I saw this, is that, and the other, and you was doing this. Mama ain't seen you in 10 years. What the hell are you talking about? I mean, like she literally, you know, her mind's going because of the disease.
Yeah.
He could be
Does
suffering
she
from
have
that. I
Alzheimer
just
or dementia?
can't believe it. So anyway, so do you think that Pocahontas did that, O'Neill and Tanya? Do you think
No,
she took that money?
no. Because when Pocahontas left, her sister came and got her.
Nah,
No,
I don't
her
think
sister
so.
came and got
Yeah.
her.
But why would he even bring it up now? What did Velda pay?
Cause he mad. Cause he mad because all his baby mamas don't want to come over.
Now, what about this thing about him coming on live and telling everybody that they are trying to gather up his children and do the drug test on them? Do you guys believe that?
That is true.
Yeah,
They did.
that's true right
That's
there.
what Grand confirmed. She talked to actually one of the mothers. Yeah, they really did do that. That was true. The
Wow.
feds really did make them do the drug test. Yes,
Yeah.
and whatever else is discussed, we will never
And,
know.
and let's be clear with this, guys. This shit didn't happen overnight. It did happen. Latanya's done her part. There's other people there just like Latanya that chose not to be loud and vocal or whatever, or choose to be attacked. And this woman has lost a lot, dealing with this. And I know it's her choice, so don't come chewing at me. I know. But at the end of the day, this shit didn't happen overnight. There's 1,000 Latanyas out there that have said enough's enough. You know what I'm saying? There's 1,000, reasons why maybe, people are like now paying attention. Now, if it comes out that any of those children are infected or indeed their mothers or whatever have that disease, there's going to be a lot of taking children. There's going to be a lot of issues, and there ain't going to be no more talk about carbonation. I think that's what everybody need to get themselves prepared for. Carbonation is coming to an end. It's coming to an end.
Yeah,
Sunny helped that along. Serenity is going. She already the ball's already started. Velda was smart enough to see that shit, and she was smart enough to get the fuck out.
Um, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see that lurker. That's how he hit off the first time from too many opinions and speculation makes me frustrated. Facts, absolutely. And that's why they couldn't decide what was fact from fiction. I didn't like all the speculations myself. That's why I was not vocal on a lot of the stuff either.
I couldn't
Yeah,
say
that
anything because we knew.
correct, huh?
I couldn't say anything, and this is why I sat back before I even got into this and watched too many people talk. And with Eligio, you can't give him
Queen
any
Shiva
information.
Shiva.
You give him any information,
Welcome,
he's going
sister.
to take
Welcome,
anything and
beautiful.
run. And we didn't want that. We didn't want nothing out there. We didn't want to take anything to chance. So even though y'all thought we were lying, no, we were telling the truth. We just couldn't put everything out there. We still can't. We can't say what his real charges are because if we do, then he's gonna be prepared for that.
Well,
I'm not
again,
gonna. I think, and then you gotta understand. We
right?
had to go through this with Nick. Understand something? There was
Nicaragua.
one.
Don't you dare say that name on my platform wrong. Nicaragua.
Now,
Don't
one of these days. Now, I remember when I saw Black Cherry called the Mexican authorities, and what happened with that.
who's
I
Black
remember
Cherry?
what happened with Pops. I remember what happened with
Prometheus.
Nicaragua, and
Who is
that's why I couldn't say nothing because I
who's
seen
Black
how that
Cherry?
went wrong.
Black. I've heard you speak of Black Cherry before. Um,
Yes, she called the Mexican authorities the first time when I seen it, and I saw
mhm,
what happened. And when I saw that, we said we weren't gonna go that route, not until we had everything we needed. Because
right,
the one thing, every country is different. So
right.
Nicaragua. Now let's talk about everybody been dying saying about
Oh my
Nicaragua.
God, hold on. Tanya, Micah said that it is possible Carbonation's content will be deleted after December 10th. How so, Micah?
No, it won't. It's going straight to the feds. No, it won't.
Well,
It's
no,
going straight to
something
the feds.
happened with YouTube. O'Neill, something happened with YouTube? 'Cause I ain't see it.
Yeah, yeah, they got something
Cherry
up on
Blossom must be cool. Lurker said Cherry Blossom must
She
be cool.
was.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
she was just trying to do the right thing. But
Mm-hmm.
when we saw what happened from it, we knew we couldn't say anything. Not on
Mm.
live. Okay? We want him to be completely and totally surprised. And that's why everything's happening the way it's happening.
Well, I think it's like what's going on like with Serenity, like I said, this right here is going to really be interesting to see her choices, to see Rambo's choices. But I think Rambo done already let us know he's choosing his son. He's choosing his life. He's
Yeah,
choosing to have choice.
he just
She's
need to call his
giving up
family.
choice. Question to her was for what?
Yeah. He just need to call his family, have a
And
family conversation.
also the video.
Are you really not here? You're
Yeah,
going in and out of the business.
I
She don't went in and out. But yeah, he needs to call his family and they need to come up there
What about
and help him
Rambo's
with that.
family?
You going? Okay, there you go.
Hold on, guys. Okay, so two changes. Hold on. I gotta hit.
Look on there. You gonna help me on my website? Seriously,
yeah.
you gotta let me know what they want to do.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. What I did, I just learned it from YouTube. I just typed it in, and I watched a video that showed me.
I'm not here because I think not doing that. But y'all, all I can say to y'all is you're gonna see more and more members get approached, and y'all gonna be hearing about it on social media. Just sit back and watch who's next because they're gonna be paying a lot of them visits before it's over with. I will not be surprised if family members start getting visits and phone calls eventually. That's when you'll know it's about to get real. When the families come out and say they talk to them. But then again, you may not know. They may not even put that out there on social media. You'll know it's coming to an end because something specific is going to happen. There's still a lot more people starting to come forward, speaking their truths. That's when you'll know. They didn't try to sit back and wait.
Coronation kind of doesn't mean. But, right. I
I
mean,
can't
yeah,
even see.
yeah. If you, yeah, that is right though, because like, if you got videos on your channel, you might have to delete them shits. But if you just doing the audio of you talking, then you should be straight.
Well, the only thing is,
I'm gonna
uh,
go ahead and
um,
hurry up.
if you're using them
I
for
don't know what it's
evidence
doing.
purposes, you're
It's
allowed
still
to
raining
do
out,
that.
huh?
If you're using them for evidence purpose,
Oh
if
my
you're using
God.
something
Come
for
on.
evidence
Got
purpose
it.
or to prove a case, then yes, you can.
Guys, are you still there? I'm
Yeah,
sorry
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
no, you're
So,
fine.
hello?
You're here.
I'm sorry, guys. It's
You're
the
fine.
weather here. It sucks. Okay? I'm still delayed.
It's raining
We're
down there.
still super delayed.
It was
Yeah, it's
bad.
raining real bad. So, but anyways, I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
to end
raining
this
where I'm at.
live. So I wanted to say thank you to
Okay.
Latanya Bunny Theory Jones and my Carolina cousin O'Neill TV. If you guys have not
Hey,
subscribed to
hold
Latanya
on.
Jones
Let me.
or O'Neill TV, please be sure to subscribe and you can find them on YouTube. Okay. Now, what was you
I
saying, O'Neill?
Let me answer this question. This
Okay, go ahead.
question right here. I
go
see.
ahead.
It said he doesn't monetize his. Not doesn't monetize on his channel. He can't monetize those videos because they're not monetizable.
No,
It's not
Why?
I can
Why
say
aren't
I
monetizable
they
can answer
monetized? Well, I thought
because
they were
because
monetized.
nah,
because of the cursing.
and because of the cursing, the swearing, and all that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
slavery.
you
I
two
know
collective
something
tribal
about that.
conscious, please come
And
back.
like
You really did.
just like when he said it on live one day, he said, you know, when he was talking about like if I want to make money, I could have been making money off of YouTube. No, he can't.
Hmm.
He can't get that shit monetized.
Really? None of his
That's
videos?
considered conspiracy.
None of it.
He's a conspiracy.
Only way you can get some of his video monetized unless you post that shit on your channel. And,
So that's
and
why he lets us post on. I mean, well, damn.
yeah, like if you post it on your channel, if you cut some of the parts out and then have it at the way you want it, then yeah. But
Yeah,
if you just leave it the way it is, they're not gonna
yeah.
monetize it. They're not gonna monetize it for you.
Well, shit,
That's why I
Mike,
say I
my
don't make no
knowledge
money off that,
already
man. I
lost.
be kidding
'Cause,
when I say I don't make no money off that, man, because I don't. I ain't lying.
wow,
Yeah, because
wow.
it'll tell
Yeah,
you. It'll be an
I
ethnic
just had to
yellow.
answer that because that shit. I was like, man, let me answer this
That's
shit.
tight. Thank you so much for answering that. I didn't know that. A lot
Yeah,
of
if you go
people
into
think
your if you go into your
that
modern
he is
results, and
actually
you'll see it'll be
made your
green or
butt
yellow.
off of Coronation Street.
Yeah, it'll be green or
Can you
yellow.
repeat that, Latanya?
Yeah.
Okay, when you go into your
Would it
beta
be green?
zones, beta YouTube studio, it'll be in yellow. If it's in yellow, that means it's
Mhm.
either limited or no
Uh,
advertisement. And the
Right.
Libra is gonna be limited or no advertisement. That's why I said y'all be thinking we
see,
make
I'm
money off that
not
man. We
Right.
don't
monetized at
unless
all.
we put our PayPal's up.
And then
Unless we
like
put our
while you
PayPal's and Instagram.
when y'all
That's the
see the
only way.
yellow mark, you only get paid a penny. It's gonna say a
Yep,
penny basically.
yep. It's hard to make money off YouTube unless you got products.
Yeah,
You
he
are not
can't.
making the money off that you making because you ain't. Because now it's based on advertisement. And the advertisement you can make
It's not a
pennies
lot of
at the say
money. It's
50% or
not a
zero
lot of
dollars.
money.
Nope.
Oh, Mira
Man.
said that he can monetize YouTube videos.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna make no money.
Right.
I'm living
Unless
proof of that. He
unless
ain't gonna make no
unless
money.
you unless you edit out the
True, but
cussing.
I haven't seen any advertisement on any of his videos. Have you,
No,
Mira? I haven't seen any. Have you, Latanya? I've never seen any
no,
advertisement.
no.
No.
Ain't gonna make no money.
Why?
No.
The same reason why the T channel is not monetized.
Yeah, because there's not a video that those people are some foul mouth people. Now I kind of
Exactly.
wanted to go in on the Essence girl because again, what she did to Grand. I don't like that when
That was wrong.
mm,
But yeah, y'all keep thinking we make
Yo,
money off
that's a
YouTube.
good question
mm.
right there. What she just
Why
said.
don't
She
people
said
got such foul mouths? They're nasty.
she said what is going to happen
They're
to
very
Mr.
foul
Martha
mouths.
December 10th.
They
Yeah,
talk nasty.
main
Women
channels on
say
YouTube.
things that I would never say to a man or let nobody else hear come out of my mouth. The
What's the
stuff
question?
that they did y'all see that video of Essence cussing out? I know you did, O'Neal. It was on your channel.
Yeah, I was in there when she did
What
all
was the
that.
question?
She was saying all
What is
kind of
going to
crazy
happen
shit.
to Nature Boy after December 10th? But everything changed.
Well, y'all, that's the reason
Yeah,
he
that's
makes.
what I want to know because it is YouTube changes. I caught that. You're welcome, Kendra. Thank you for joining,
Well,
baby.
that's the
You know
reason
you're
he's
always
making the changes he's
welcome.
making is because of that December 10th.
What is? Do you guys think he's going to be affected? Thanks, Micah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's gonna absolutely be
Oh, you're
affected.
awesome. Thank you. I apologize for this internet mess up. My Carolina people on here with me. You guys are so awesome. I am so sorry.
It's
All right,
okay.
Casey. Casey said that he's gonna drag Essence. So with that, step out after. Let me see. We're gonna answer. If y'all don't mind answering Super Deep Zone's question. Okay.
What's the question?
What, Latanya?
What's the question?
What'd you say?
What's the question?
Okay. And then the last question is: do you
Oh, I
think
see. I see
Nature
what he's
Boy
saying.
has serious current offers for a well-paid reality show, or is that just a rumor or
Yes.
bragging?
No.
Nah,
No.
nah, that's not a rumor. That been
That's
out.
not a rumor. That's true.
Tanya,
Y'all,
do
let me
you
say
Yeah,
want
something.
to in on that, or O'Neal?
The
yeah.
truth is,
I add something
Which
like
one? Do
it's
you guys
playing.
think he's got a
It's
real
truth is, y'all gonna love
reality
me when I say
show,
I'm getting ready to say.
or
The
it's
is
truth
playing.
is,
that just him
Uh, I
bragging?
was
first
like,
of all,
KC is the man.
Thank you so much, Blue Rain.
everything he did was for the reality TV show.
What's
Everything,
good,
all of this
Bishop?
I
is for
think I
that.
gotta wait for it.
The whole
Chat.
entire thing was a scam to get a reality TV show.
You
That's
guys hear
the
my
And
truth.
question?
and he he turned down the shows
Question
anyway because
was, and this is the last
he
question,
said he not gonna work for money.
and
So
thank everybody for coming in.
That's a lie.
And don't forget to hit the
He
up
gonna work
like
for
on the way out.
that's his whole
Real
entire agenda.
quick, the question. Do you see it, O'Neil?
I
Here
don't.
it is. All right,
uh,
let me see if I can get it up here. Hold on.
But yeah, that was his whole entire agenda was a reality TV show. He wants to go national.
Hold on.
He
All
wants the
right,
whole
yeah,
the
world to see him.
question
I
is, let me get it up here again.
That was the whole point of him doing it. All of this for that.
Do
This
you
whole thing
think,
was a scam.
do you think that he's got a real current
I
offer for a reality show or
I can't.
room?
I ain't hear what she
True.
said. What she say?
In other words, he have a reality TV show. Yes.
All right, well, let's let O'Neil answer first and then you answer.
What you think,
I
Mr. O'Neill?
I think like I remember
So
the times
O'Neil, what do you
when
think?
I think when he was on live and he
Oh,
turned
I know
down on
that you
TV
blew my
shows.
mind with that.
When he said he turned down on TV shows, like he don't work for money and shit and all that. So I don't know.
Wow.
It's kind of like two ways with me.
I know for a fact his whole entire agenda was just he screwed everybody.
And then like I think he won't do a TV show because he don't want all his
Yeah,
information to
the
come
Tanya
out.
just found this information out the last couple of days that he is actually trying to get a
Unless
deal.
His
He had
whole
how many
entire
offers with Tanya?
unless unless
5,
you a celebrity, you don't get paid
yes,
until
5
they
Allegedly.
offers
know
on the table.
it's secure. Yeah, that's a fact though. But
He got 5 offers
I
on the
think
table.
he
Wow.
not gonna do
O'Neil,
too
I
many
mean,
TV
how
shows.
hungry you are. Wow.
He's trying
I,
to reach the
I thought
masses.
he said that he wasn't going to do it because he cannot work for money. It's against
He
everything
needs the
he
money
Nah,
now because he ain't getting
nah. He
donations no more.
believes. His moral,
base like
everything.
basically with the TV shows is like I think he won't do them because he don't want his stuff to come out.
I
Like
mean, isn't that what he said?
He said that with Serenity he was gonna do it. That's what he told us.
Okay. So my thing was is that I agreed with you, O'Neil. Yes,
He gonna do it.
remember that.
You need the money.
You know,
You
yeah,
need
you're
the
right.
money.
Somebody in the
Look,
O'Neil,
wait a
you
minute. Go.
and yeah, internet
uh-huh.
He
messing
said in
up.
the live he was gonna do it.
Because
The
what
live
you
with
like?
Serenity he said he was gonna do it. He's got
Oh
5
my
offers for reality
God,
TV
in the
show.
morning. And I know
He
he's
said he's gonna
but
take one
pretty
of them.
Airbnb is real. Huh? Yeah, I know
He
it's
gonna take it.
you.
You
He
said what
Wow.
need the
about what?
money.
Well, I'm a boy.
He gonna
I'm
need the
just
money.
saying.
You gotta
Oh
understand right
wow.
now they're not making the money they used to make no more. And these females are not
Yeah.
giving him the money. He's trying to get overseas. He's trying to get that overseas money. That's what he's trying to do.
Mm.
He's trying to
That
buy he's
man gonna
trying to
end up
buy
having everybody gonna be buried in a ditch. They're gonna be sniffing that dong over there.
and you oh yeah, Mr. O'Neill, you remember that British girl, the one with the lips talking about I love myself, I love myself. Everybody should be all praise and honor Master Chief. I love myself, I love myself. Did you see it? Yeah.
Yo, yo,
I love myself. I love
I love
myself.
myself.
I love myself.
She be trying to talk. I just feel so bad for her.
yo. I remember that shit too, like it was yesterday. Yo. That shit was funny as hell.
You're welcome. Oh my gosh, y'all too much. All right,
Yo,
guys. We got to get out of here. You guys, it was a pleasure to have both of you on my panel tonight. And my OGs, they came with some serious, awesome comments, as well as y'all people, because he was up in here.
man, this my first
I
time on.
appreciate
This
it.
my first
Yes.
time on yours.
And I hope it's not going to be your last one. And I've been
Oh
waiting for you to
no.
have an open panel so I can pop up in there because you know I like to talk. I'm just, us Carolina people kind of we
Hey,
got that in
I supposed to do an interview Saturday and
Oh,
Sunday.
really? With who?
Oh yeah.
I'll let y'all know though.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's one of those. Soon as I know Ogees, I'll let y'all know too. Okay.
And as soon as I get these recordings, I will let y'all know. But y'all gonna want to hear these recordings.
Yes, yes. I'm
These
looking forward for
recordings
you
are
to play that
good.
one recording. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay,
It's really
so
good.
oh wow, that's
It's probably
crazy.
gonna fit
Okay.
yours, O'Neal.
Oh my goodness, y'all too much. So Tanya Jones, we enjoyed having
Let's
you over
let's
here.
talk in the
O'Neill TV totally enjoyed you. I do apologize for my internet. It is
Nah,
raining here in Florida, but thank you guys so much for being patient. Mira, Micah, Casey, Kendra, Super Deep Zon, my new conscious person. You guys came with the questions. Y'all came with the comments. That 504 girl. Guess who it's me? You did your thing. I love my chat. I do. My OGs are the bomb. So thank you guys. And y'all remember, don't take no wooden nickels because you know your ass can't spend them. Don't be listening to Legio and Essence Girl. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Bite your tongue every time you talk about Grand Grand.
And stop giving him money.
yeah.
Stop
Yes,
giving him
stop
money.
doing that. If because
Stop
what?
giving
Yeah,
him money.
yeah. Do something else good with it. It's Christmas time. Hold on.
Peace,
Um,
Bishop.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, sweetie?
No, I was telling somebody in the chat.
Yeah, and real quick, thank you, Fundy Fee, for coming over here and stopping in and dropping out the bushes and saying
Shout
hello.
out to
We
her.
enjoyed having you
Shout out
here,
to you,
Queen
Candy.
Lurker. You know it was a pleasure. It's always an honor to have you on my channel.
Well, me and Lurker
As
talk all the time.
well as I think I saw that foot on neck and some other
Hey,
people.
cool.
But I appreciate all you guys for coming over here
Hi,
and just
y'all.
and also Puerto Rican. Thank you so much. And again,
Hey,
Kendra,
Puerto
my
Rican, I
good
still gotta talk to her.
Judy, my
When
Becky.
you tell Puerto Rican, I still gotta talk to her. I need a favor from her.
Who
I
you
gotta
need to
talk to
pick
her.
from?
Puerto Rican, I gotta talk to her.
I'll
I
tell
gotta
her.
give it to her.
And Kaja, aka
Hey, who going?
Khadija, my
Who
Sheba
going live
Shiva,
though?
Supreme Third Eye, all you
You
wonderful
going
people.
on live?
That's so much for short. Okay,
I ain't
tell me
going live. I'm trying to figure who going live.
who going
Oh, you
live.
going to bed? Oh,
I
they
ain't
asked if
going.
I going on live. I'm going to
I,
bed. I gotta
Honey,
go
you
to
better
bed.
not go live again. Your mama gonna beat your ass.
I ain't going live. I'm chilling.
Your
I got an
mama was
interview
like,
in
"That's
there.
enough."
Yeah, she gotta take the shit.
Oh,
Everything's
and real
going
quick,
on.
shout out to YouTube Loonies. Thank you so much for that's the first time I've ever seen you in my life. Thank you so much for coming up in here. All these content creators, this is what we're supposed to do, guys. We're supposed to show that we're grown folk enough to come over here and really just talk and have a conversation. We can
That's
agree to
right.
disagree, and all opinions are welcome. All opinions are accepted, appreciated, wanted, because that's how you have dialogue.
Exactly.
Right.
And,
I couldn't have
and
said it better.
yes, and I appreciate you coming over. I really, and my door's
Hey,
always open. So, real quick, Serenity, girl, it ain't over. I'm going to ask each one of
beautiful
you
life.
to tell me if you could tell Serenity
Latanya
something.
has the
Can you please
interview.
say it to her now? If you
Go
could tell
ahead.
Serenity something, what would that be, Latanya? And then you, O'Neill. Or O'Neill,
Yeah.
you can go first.
Go ahead, go ahead. O'Neal, let Mr.
What?
O'Neal go.
Yeah, I missed it. I ain't know what you talking about.
No, I
What
said
do you have to say to Serenity?
if you had a chance to say anything to Serenity that could possibly help her or any advice that you can give her on the human being level, what would that be if she was listening?
Man, I just keep her head up, and I wouldn't. I tell her not to join combination, and just
Fact.
focus on being a mother first.
That's right. You only got
You know what I'm
18 years.
saying? Yeah, man. Cause people do kids wrong these days. You need to stand
Yep.
with your kids 24/7.
And
Y'all
that's right.
just like when y'all talk to me, I'm always with my kids 24/7.
Always. Yes, yes. Always. So
You
you
know what I'm
hear that,
saying?
Serenity? You only got 18 years, baby. And as a
Yeah.
mother, I know
So
it goes fast, sister.
I'm
It
all
does.
24/7. If I'm going somewhere, my kids are going with me.
That's right.
Forget that.
That's how we roll in the Carolinas, and I'm sure everybody else does. My kid,
I'm not
I don't go
about.
nowhere that I can't take my kid with me. That's how I.
Me either. I stay home for that.
Yeah, me too. There ain't nothing out there in the
So
world rather than be with my kid. So if
I
the
know.
meals are done, I will finish mine, and then I'll tell you I'll let you close the house on it. So real quick, Serenity, keep your head up. This was not a bashing session. I don't understand what you're doing, but I understand enough to know that it ain't right. It's just not right. But that's my opinion. But understand, treasure your moments with your son because you are his everything as well as his father. But treasure your moments with your son.
Where is Bambi? You want me to
Yeah,
answer that?
somebody. Yeah, you want to? If you want to, real quick, and then.
Alright. If y'all want to know what Bambi, y'all need to go watch my video. I got a video on there where I had spoke to the mother, and she told me that Bambi left Carbonation. So I posted. She supposed to get back up with me probably tomorrow,
What?
so I can find out the full info exactly where she's at. I
She's
know that
supposed to be going to Fort Lauderdale.
because she had
In my neck of the woods in Florida.
cause she ran away from Carbonation. And so when that
Yeah,
happened,
they were supposed to pick her up yesterday.
when I had posted the video, I had DM Nature Boy right to try to get some understanding of this shit. I'm sitting here DMing him. He sitting there want to block me and shit. I was
He
like,
finally
whoa,
blocked you.
yeah, he blocked me, man.
Oh my
So
gosh, we're gonna
so
talk about that. Mm,
so I had to switch to my other account
mm.
just to watch his lives.
You're welcome, Micah. Okay, and all right, well, we're gonna let Latanya close out with that one thing I was talking about. We went to all other kind of stuff, but Mr. O'Neill just promoted, and he just let y'all know because I didn't know, and I'm glad to know she did leave, but is she gonna stay? You know. But anyway,
Right.
Latanya, if you could tell Serenity anything, what would it be?
Okay, well, first of all, before I do that, I talked to Miss Cheryl as well. She's supposed to be going to Fort Lauderdale. They're supposed to be coming to pick her up from Fort Lauderdale. I do not know if she made it, but that's where the other grandmother is supposed to be getting her flight for. So whether she made it home, if you find out, let me know, Mr. O'Neill. If not, I'll let you know. But she's
All
supposed to
right.
be on her way to Fort Lauderdale. She did. They said she's supposed to be getting on a plane. They're supposed to be picking her up from there.
I ain't got
But
nothing
as
for
far
her.
as Serenity, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to be 100. I'm sorry for not that way. Serenity, I need you to wake up. I need you to stop being stupid and dumb. I need you to stop letting this man embarrass you and make a fool of yourself on national TV over a man that does not want you, that does not want to be with you, that wants to be with a whole nother female. He's still in love with Velvet. For all these women over there, y'all are all being second best to another woman that is not
Mm,
even in carbonation.
mm,
Y'all
mm.
need to wake up and
Never
grow up and
measure up.
understand. There is many men in the world that will appreciate you, that will value you, that will love you, that will not put another woman before you.
Mm.
And for any woman to even think they have to settle for bringing another woman into your world, that means you can't handle your situation.
Unless it's
That's
for
the only reason
pleasure.
a man would bring another woman into your world. The bottom line is it's hard enough taking care of two of y'all, not
Mm-hmm.
alone kids. And you want to bring another woman into that
Your
that you got to
education is
compete with,
smart.
She is
that you
educated.
got to sit there and have a jealousy to. When this man sat there in front of your face and had Zoka in front of your face,
Mm.
hugging on that girl, kissing on that girl, and you sitting there laughing like it ain't nothing, you can't tell me it don't bother you.
We see your
And
pains.
if you and if you think them, and I'm gonna leave it at this, if you think them women gonna accept you with open arms, and you think it's gonna be the same as it was with melanation, think again. You dealing with different women, and all of them got a jealous streak. All of them want to be his number one. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
just you.
Oh
And you
wow,
need to think about the man that loves you, the man that is
that's right.
providing a roof over your head despite how you are treating him. He could have
Mm.
kicked you out and sent you back home. That man
That's
is
right.
still providing a roof over your head and
Mm.
still taking care of you. What is Eligio doing for you? Nothing. Nothing.
We can give it a
But you
download.
got to, but you got a man that's putting a roof over your head despite you not wanting him because you have his son. And there's not
Mm.
too many women in the world that would even do that for a woman that is not
Girl,
with him
somebody
as
wait
a
to get
mother,
Rambo.
another man. Not too many women, not too many men gonna do that. That's
That's
an
right.
honorable man, and you better value him. I'm gonna tell
That's
you
right.
now. Once you leave, another woman's gonna come in and take your place,
That's right.
and you ain't gonna be able to walk back in.
You get a job
You
at the
better
bank.
make sure before you walk out that door, is it gonna be worth you losing a man that is taking care of you despite a man that you're in love with that ain't doing nothing for you.
Wow.
Been there, done that. If I
That's
was you,
deep.
I would stay where I'm at, raise my baby. If you want to move out, then move out.
Mhm.
But understand that when you leave your son, there's gonna be another woman being a mother to your child. The
That's
same
right.
way Malia and Brandy, that other people raising their kids. Can you live
Wow.
with yourself knowing your child is not it's another woman is raising your child, calling her mother?
Mm.
Can you live with yourself knowing that? I wouldn't be able to. I could
I,
never live
I
with the
can't
fact
do
that somebody calling my child calling another woman mom,
it.
and I live
Mm.
with my son. Think about it. All I'm
Wow.
saying is think about that and think about the pros and cons of which man is going to treat you better, and then you decide.
That's
I'm
right.
going to take care of
Amen.
this baby girl, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Fact. That's tight. Thank you so much, Latanya
Hey,
Jones, Brother Jerry
I
Jones.
can't.
Thank you.
I
Thank you
can't
so
even
much.
let
say
me
that.
say one thing though. I want to answer that. I
Yes.
want to answer this question right here. Person,
Okay, go ahead.
the person asked me for where Lola is at. Lola's supposed to be in Jamaica, from what I was told, but I can't really see her page because I'm blocked on there. So
You
I
talking about
can't.
Sonny?
No, Lola,
I think she's gonna use
No, Lola.
Lola. It no,
Lola.
I know what Lola is.
I don't know.
Lola went back. Lola went back to take care of stuff with her father.
All right.
I think that's where
So
she went.
yeah, I ain't
Her
know. I
father got
can't.
stuff
I
going
can't
on.
really see nothing on that page because I'm blocked.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
think
And, you
she's.
know,
I think.
getting
I
blocked.
think she's back in Atlanta.
Yo, they blocking me, yo. They,
Mm,
Yeah, I
that's
think
right.
she's in Atlanta because she lives in
Wow.
South Carolina
yeah.
with her dad.
Wow. Well, guys, we're definitely going to do this again real soon because
Sure.
this stuff is really interesting. But the thing is, what I realized tonight is a lot of people have seemed to forgotten, out of sight, out of mind. So again, we need to bring awareness to each other. You know, no, this really did happen. This is not bashing. I don't want anything bad to happen to any of them except for the people that deserve to be punished for their acts in the manipulation and you know the oppression of our people. And that at the end of the day, our people as inhuman freaking beings. No human being should be manipulated, mistreated, or even have to ever make a choice between a man and their child or a guru or God and they're fighting to keep their baby's mama and their children. No one should deserve to do that. And just know this, Serenity, real quick. One man's junk is another man's treasure. You gonna leave, you ain't gonna be able to come back. And that is what I got. I received that message loud and clear from your partner, your child's father. He said, there ain't gonna be no waiting. You might not have that opportunity, girl. Think about losing your child because that's exactly what's going to happen. So, with that, we are out. It ain't over. C.P.S. is getting ready to get deep into this. It don't matter. I don't care. It's going to happen. But we're going to have our ears to the streets and we're going to be reporting on it, you know, as it happened. But again, we are not bashing Serenity. We're not bashing any of the women. You know, they came into this world by themselves. They're gonna leave it and they're gonna answer to their real makers. Cause you
It's
can't,
about awareness.
yeah. So you know, it is
If
what it
he
is.
don't show that it's real, he's gonna get that reality TV deal. We have to prove that this is real so he
You
can
can't
get it.
you can't speak that into existence, regardless of the information you may have, darling. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let that shit fly because it don't apply. Not no, it don't apply right now. Serenity.
Nature boy,
Stop,
please.
look, and freaking listen, baby, before you drop, roll,
Lola
and be
trying
gone.
to poison your
Okay?
PTR.
So, with that
Alright.
said, I am out of here. Okay?
Good night,
Alright.
family.
O'Neal, start a
Alright, we
line
good.
so I can pop my ass over. All right, so Tanya Jones, if you start one, I'll be over there. Okay? So, y'all
Be sweet
stay
and good,
blessed.
ladies.
Again, positive vibe will attract the right tribe. Be you, be real, be true. All right? I'm
And y'all
out of
pray
here.
for me for this job tomorrow. I pray I get it.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. And y'all, please send out nothing but a positive energy and strength in mind for Latanya Jones to receive that employment tomorrow, girl, I am going to be, I'm laying myself down tonight. I'm praying for you. You deserve it. You need it. You
God
are
puts
working
him in
there
serious
already.
ways, definitely.
Okay.
You want
So
to go
God's
for
going,
government office?
it's for you. It's gonna be. It's yours. Okay. So guys, y'all please send out positive vibes for Latanya for her job for tomorrow. All right. So Neil, kiss those babies. I'll be seeing you guys. I gotta
Good
go.
night, babies.
I gotta go eat. But anyways.
I'm going to
Me
bed.
too.
Good
All
night,
right. So y'all
child.
stay blessed. And chat, love you guys. I don't like to call my chat.
Love
This
y'all.
Ogees.
And I appreciate y'all for you letting me be
Well,
here.
we appreciate you. Thank you so much. You got balls of steel, girl. You are. Damn. All
I
right.
get to be cute.
Oh, fuck
I
you.
get to
That's
be cute tomorrow. I
All
get to get
right,
all dressed up and be
y'all.
cute.
y'all too
Yeah.
much. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. Stay
Good
blessed,
night.
guys. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Good
Bye.
night. All right, guys. Peace. It don't want to go off. I don't know why. Bye bye. Go bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Hit that thumbs up on the way out, guys. Come on. Yes. In that.